Welcome back to the channel. Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. We are live. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Make sure you guys, as you come in, like, comment, share, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that bell for notifications. And also, make sure you guys go to mgbookstore.com. Pick up the latest and greatest books. House Economics, the Real Estate Investors Manifesto. And you know we got the webinar. She owns it. The Women's in Real Estate Summit that's happening, Toxs, on this Monday, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. We got Toxs Productions in the building, as always, ladies and gentlemen, running the boards. Toxs, say what up to the people.
Hello.
You don't sound too enthused today.
What do you mean?
Your battery low, Toxs?
No, I got allergies.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Toxs has allergies, ladies and gentlemen. Toxs has allergies. So today, we're going to talk about several different things today, Toxs. We have a couple special guests. As you guys heard when I just opened up this webinar, I mean, it's not this webinar, this live video, is that we're having a webinar on the 27th, 28th, and 29th this Monday. The link is in the description and also in the live chat. But I'm going to bring a couple of the guests, a couple of the speakers on today's episode. So first up the bat, we're going to bring in, you guys know her very well. Her name is Nadera. Y'all might know her as the NACA Queen. But she does a lot more than selling people homes and getting them approved for NACA loans. So I think this is going to be a good introduction to what Nadera really does, because every time we bring on the channel, it's always NACA, or NACA, or NACA, or NACA, or however you pronounce this shit, right? But she is a real estate titan. And so I said, no, you know what, Nadera, on this webinar, I don't want you to talk about NACA. We've done enough of that. Let's get you talking about the other stuff that you're good at. And one of those things is property management. So let's bring on Nadera first and foremost. Nadera, please come to the studio. Please come on in here. And I need everybody in the comments to give Nadera some love. Throw some gems in the comment. Let's welcome Nadera to the set. What's up, Nadera? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? I'm coming up a little bit fuzzy on your screen, though.
Yeah, you definitely are in the matrix right now. And just 2 minutes ago, you were clear as day. I don't know what happened here, Nadera. Your Wi-Fi good?
Sure. Yeah, I'm up. Everything is running. Toxs, is that you?
Oh, it's definitely not us.
Nah, it's definitely not.
It's definitely not us. Yeah, this is kind of looking kind of matrixy right now, Nadera. This might not be a good look. You might want to go back to your phone.
Yeah, maybe the phone will be a good idea.
Yeah, you might have to fix,
I'll go back to my phone and just have all my business out in the street, but at least they'll be able to hear me.
Yo. Yeah, because this, you're looking in the matrix right now. I don't know what happened, literally in like less than 3 minutes.
Oh, she's joining from my phone.
Okay, let's get Nadera in from her phone. All right, guys, make sure you guys, as you're coming in here, make sure you guys like the video. And shout out to 110,000 strong on YouTube now. Shout out to Tanisha on the check-in. We got 110,000 subscribers on our way to 1 million. Okay, there you go. Much better.
All right. It still seems like I'm in the matrix, though.
Yeah, try turning your Wi-Fi off. I'm not sure if you're on Wi-Fi for your phone.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see what we got going on here. So, all right, in the meantime, in between time, make sure y'all click that link. Go get let's hope she's better? Not in the, let me see. Let's put you on now.
What we got. Yeah.
Where you go?
She disappeared again.
Nadera, you just disappeared. Okay, there you go. Where are you? Now you're stuck. It's like you're frozen. All Uh, what's another line? There you
No, it's
go.
still tricks.
Now you look much better now.
Well, hopefully it's frozen on some good stuff.
All right, we're just gonna rock with this. All right. So for the people who don't know who you are, Nadera, tell them who you are, and let's talk about your background and property management because you've been doing property management for years. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay. So, hey, everybody. My name is Nadera Taylor, and yes, I am the principal broker of Diamond Mine Real Estate. But most importantly, I own Diamond Mine. Diamond Mine is the parent company to Diamond Mine Real Estate, DM Construction, and DMP Management. DMP Management is the property management company. We manage about 22 buildings in New York City and Long Island. We're also, pray for me, we're also hoping to take on a 40 unit Section 8 building in, what is it, Riverhead, Long Island. So we're pretty known in New York as far as property management. Just like with NACA and just like you, I've been doing this for what, 11 years now, and I still don't know if it's NACA or NACA. But anyway, um, I just love helping people purchase through just do anything when it comes to real estate with affordability. We all know that living in New York can be very expensive, and that's why NACA was born. But not just that, just also rent stabilized units. For a lot of people, what they don't know is rent stabilized units, you are lower than the market rate. And in some cases, what I'm noticing in a lot of buildings, rents are still only like $600, $800 because people don't know how to raise the rents for rent stabilization. They don't know how to deregulate an apartment. They don't know that you can get increases when you do, major capital improvements, which are called MCI and things like that. So that's why we are sought after. When I worked for corporate America, I worked for some of the best, like Thor Equities, the Olnick Organization, and Rose Associates. I managed Linux Terrace in Harlem, and while I was at the Olnick Organization, I managed, well, not managed, but I battled Governor Cuomo's TPU unit, which was the tenant protection unit in New York. And what a lot of people did was they deregulated apartments that they thought were illegal, when in all actuality it wasn't. It's just that a case was won and that set precedent. But I battled Cuomo's tenant protection unit, won all 52. And here I am now, still doing property management, helping owners navigate through rent stabilization, different Section 8 laws. We are also licensed with tax credit, and we do marketing and lease up for buildings as well.
So you say you manage 22 buildings here in New York. How many units is that?
In total, it's about a little bit shy of 1,600.
Damn, 22 buildings for 1,600 units?
Yes.
Wow. You understood what she just said, Tooks?
No.
Okay. So 22 buildings, 1,600 units means apartments. So individual apartments. So
Okay.
you understand what that means now?
Yeah,
So that's a lot of freaking people. That's a lot of
it
units,
is.
Nadera.
A lot.
So how the hell are you managing 1,600 apartments? Like that doesn't seem normal.
It's not. But we do have an assistant property manager. I oversee that as well. You'll catch me falling asleep a lot at my desk. Um, but we tend to make it happen. I am in the process now trying to get another assistant property manager. And what my goal is to get about at least four property managers, assistant property managers, oversee them and build one up so that this way they can just do the property management. So the direction that I'm trying to get the company in is there will be brokers over sales in every state that we're licensing. There'll be a property manager over all of the property management for when it comes to New York. I do not plan on doing any property management past the Bronx or in another state because it'll be hard for me to get to. And then my husband, he's over the construction, but we're also doing commercial construction now, specializing in concrete, building affordable houses. So the plan with that is to have a project manager for that as well. So it's been rough, and that's why you don't see me posting all the time because I'm tired, but it's hard.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Dealing with a couple tenants is exhausting, but 1,600 has to be extremely exhausting. Now, how do you, now starting off, if someone's watching this, right, on a replay, how do they go about becoming a property manager? Do you need to be
Mhm.
a licensed real estate agent to property manage or start a property management company?
So you don't need to be licensed, but what I'm finding is that whenever I interview for a property management position, they do ask about my background. I have the experience, but in order for me to have had transition into those roles at those companies, it wasn't just my previous experience, but I went to NYU for property management and I received a certificate there. Having a real estate license doesn't really, it doesn't help or hurt you in any sort of way, because even if you're getting, let's say, subsidies from the city or state, and in a lot of states, as the leasing agent, they won't pay you anyway because they feel that you're managing the property. So it's almost like you're getting money hand over fist. So they won't pay you. So if you don't have a real estate license, it's fine, but you do need to get the experience. Now we only manage units that are 10 units and above. And I'll be honest, the hardest building that we manage is the one that we own, the one that we just recently purchased. And that's because they know us as the owners. So we get HPD calls like all day, every day. Like, oh, the door was stuck a little bit when I went outside, HPD. This was, but as I'm managing other buildings, it's a little bit easier. They respect you more as a management company.
Interesting. Tooks, you got anything for Nadera? No? You
No.
at a loss for words for the first time?
I mean, I'm usually always at a loss for words, but I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty straight to the point. I mean, I don't know what to add.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
look, property management is.
I feel like if you haven't worked for,
Go ahead.
like if you haven't worked for a company to gain the experience, I would start off at managing, like two family, three family, four families, and just get to like start engaging with tenants and going through different problems and the things that they have before you start taking on larger buildings.
So, all right, so that was a good tip. Can you give us a couple more tips if somebody's watching this who wants to either look, my channel is all real estate, right? So everybody wants to be a landlord and buy real estate, and some people want to self-manage, right? So, how would you recommend or what advice would you give, especially a new investor, to self-manage their own properties?
So in my experience, when it comes to self-managing, investors, you already have your LLC. That's what you purchase your building in. Create a different LLC, and if you can, use a different address for the property management portion of it. The reason why I say that is because you just heard the trouble that I'm having with my tenants, since they not only just associate me as the property manager, they associate this company as also being the owner. So I would create a different LLC for the property management, and I would just go into it that way. Again, I took classes at NYU to so that this way I can further my corporate career. Feel free to take classes. You don't have to go to, a school like NYU. I'm almost sure that almost anyone has online classes. There's also something called IREM, that offer classes as well. You can check that out, and it's not just in New York; they're national, and it also depends on what you want to do. We specialize in tax credits. That's national. That's a federal part of doing property management. Everything is all about education. The more education you have, the more and easier it will be when you're interviewing with different people for you to even get those property management gigs. But if you are self-managing, I would definitely say create another LLC and make sure that your tenants associate the separate LLC with the property management company. Again, it'll still be you picking up and answering the phones, or if you have an assistant or whatever the case is. But just make sure to separate the two so that you can get the respect that you need and deserve. But it is my experience that when they feel that you're not just a property manager, you are the owner, they want more.
I love it. I love it. Make sure y'all tap in. Tell the people how to follow you, Nadera. She in the Matrix?
You can follow my business page, Diamond Like a Stone, mine, Mine. I'm still in the matrix.
Nah, you good.
Or you can follow my personal page at, okay. Or you can follow my personal page at only, ONLY, the number one, and Nadera, NADIRAH.
Nadera, thank you for blessing us and coming on the channel real quick. We will see you Monday at the Women's in Real Estate Summit. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all guys tap in with my girl, Nadera. She is a titan in the real estate business, managing 1,600 units. That's absolutely phenomenal. I didn't think it was that many units for 22 buildings, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Congratulations on that. Keep winning, Queen.
We have the, the largest unit that we have right now is 400.
400. Wow. Well,
Yes.
keep winning, Nadera. I'll speak to you later. All right, you can take off, Toxs. 1,600 units. Wow. I need 1,600 units, Toxs. I think once I hit 1,600 units, I think I'm going to retire from YouTube. It might be time to just give up everything else I'm doing in my life. And be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to do nothing else for the rest of my life. I can just sit here and just chill and just sip Mai Tais on the beach somewhere and relax. All right.
Okay.
So that was good information from Nadera. Make sure y'all tap in with the, let me pin this because Tanisha, she put it in the comments a few times. So let me pin this if YouTube will let me pin it. All right. So let's get to, we got another special guest on here, right? Let's, hold on. Let me make sure I can get this. What the hell's going on? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Now, let's bring on Tanya Blanchard, right? Tanya is the owner of Madison Chase Capital Advisors based in Wakanda, AKA Atlanta. She is a mortgage broker. She's been in the business for several years, and she's funding a lot of business. So I normally, and you know what's crazy too, because I normally don't bring other mortgage professionals on my channel or in my webinars, for that matter. And in this webinar, I brought in two mortgage professionals, both owners of their own companies. And I say, you know what? I'm not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to celebrate these queens, right? Because they're in the same line of business as I am. And I said, why not? Why not bring them on? Hopefully people will start working with them, at least follow them, but hopefully they get some deals out of this as well, because, you know, it's a lot of room out here for all of us to make money. So let's bring on Tanya. Let's talk to Tanya about how to start your own mortgage company, because I get that question all the time. So let's bring on someone who actually owns her own company. So Tanya, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for making time for us today. How are you? Is she muted? I can't hear her.
Yeah, she's muted.
You got to unmute yourself. Can't hear you. It was just working. Yo, what's happening today, bro? Both of them was just working perfectly fine.
I don't know what. Yeah, I have no idea.
And now they're not working. Gotta love live TV, folks. Gotta love live TV. Okay. Let's take that off. Yeah. In the meantime, in between time, go to mgbookstore.com. Toxs is not happy about this right now.
I'm really not. I'm really not.
Toxs is definitely not happy. Yo, I should see his whole face. Yo, Toxs right now is disgusted.
I'm not disgusted. I'm just, yeah. No, I'm just.
This is not what Toxs likes.
No, I don't.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, this guy is going, when we get off of this, he's going to be like, see, bro, that's where you got to be structured. Everything got to be structured. This is what I'll be talking about, right? Because if it was structured, we could have had time to prepare.
Yeah.
And da-da-da-da. But Toxs.
Let me tell you guys something, okay? This guy comes in here, right? Now, mind you, I have allergies too. That's not a cap. And I'm not mad or I'm not upset with anybody, any of these.
Nah, I'm just saying that.
But this guy comes in here and tells me, yo, we gonna have people come on. Okay, who? I don't know, bro. Okay.
I didn't say
I can't ask no questions, nothing. What's the title? I don't know, bro. I figure it out. We need to. Okay. Can't ask no questions, nothing. And then this is what happens. So yes, I do believe in structure heavily, my friend. Structure. You could have just let me know 10 minutes before, so I would have been like, yo, let's do a test run or something.
We did a test run.
No. We did.
We did.
Right? Which was now.
No, we did a test run before we went live.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did. We brought them both on the screen. Both of them were looking perfectly fine.
Okay.
Sound was working, no problem. That's the test run.
Okay. Well, she's coming back on, so yeah.
Let's see if this works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't.
If it doesn't, then the webinar is the next step. All right. This guy, man.
So okay, perfect. All right, we're back. That was crazy.
Now it's like it's a delay now, right?
Yeah.
You see the delay?
You want me to turn off my Wi-Fi?
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah. It could be the Wi-Fi. It could have been her Wi-Fi that was messing up Nadera's Wi-Fi also, because it's gonna take whoever's I'm having to bring you fart.
It's gonna take whoever's what?
Whoever's internet is has the lowest speed.
Yeah, nah, I can't even see her now.
Where's Matt?
Matt is right here.
Yeah, I'm right here. I don't see you.
This is bizarre.
You have to turn your camera on. There should be an option to put the camera on. This guy thinks he's funny. This guy,
Yeah.
man. Oh my gosh.
Yo, let me tell you, this guy Toxs. Let's take her off while she figured it out, bro. Like, yo, this guy Toxs is going to let me have it.
No, I already said what I said. You know. This guy,
Yo, when freestyling goes wrong.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell y'all something about execution.
Oh,
right?
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay,
This
I'm
is a
listening.
valuable lesson to learn.
Okay.
Not everything's gonna work out.
If you have structure, your chances of working out are much higher.
No, there was structure.
Okay.
We're
We're not gonna argue this.
There
bud.
was structure, right?
Anyways,
let's
let's get her back on.
Let's see, because if it don't work this time, then we're just gonna dead that.
All right, we got it.
Right?
We got it. Let's see. All right, let's
Third
cross our
time's a
fingers
charm.
here.
Let's see if it works.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, I think
Can you hear me?
we're good now, right? What do you
I
think,
think we're
Toxs?
good now too.
It's kind of like
so that's a little bit of a delay, but I mean,
yeah.
we could give it a shot.
All right, let's do it. We have
We could give it a shot. Oh, we lost her again. Nice.
Oh no, that's done.
No, we're back. We're back.
Okay, what happened here?
Okay, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's a
hear you,
delay,
but it's like the words are coming out like 10 minutes after you talk.
I know, and I don't understand why. I mean,
Do you have a laptop that you have like a webcam on?
I do. Want me to do my laptop?
Yeah, maybe you could join from your laptop. Let's give that a shot.
Okay. Let me send this back.
Okay.
Let me, instead of Matt having to send it to me, I'll just send it to myself. Hold on.
All right. So the valuable lesson that I was trying to tell y'all is this, right? Things happen in life. You try it, it don't work. What did you learn from it? You move forward and you re-execute tomorrow. Period.
Okay.
Point blank.
I agree. I agree with the re-execute.
Yeah, you
I
go.
agree.
You try it again.
But with production, it just does not work like that.
Well, production is production, and this
You
is
will
what
be
we're doing.
you will be there. You will be there. Pretty soon, I'm sure. You know,
Be
you can
where?
have a movie role or something like that. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm. You know, you got
That's
to
different,
have.
bro.
No, it's
Bro,
not.
bro,
I treat everything like it's high level when it comes to production.
Here we go.
I'm not going to walk into a studio and freestyle some shit. If I have a script, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna
But
become
it's
prepared.
of course, if I have a script, I'm gonna read my
I'm
script
saying
so I
that's an
know my
example.
lines.
It's an
That's a
example.
bad example, though, bro.
It's not okay. I can give you millions of other
So
examples when it comes to production.
give me an example.
Coming in and knowing your points, what you're
I
going to
know
talk
my
about. We
points.
spoke about that already too.
I know my
You did.
points.
Oh, I didn't, and I'm the one who's running the board.
I know my points though.
But I need to know what's going on.
You just need to know we bringing on gas.
Okay, and that's where we don't. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened.
That look, I can't help if they
All right,
technology.
let's cross our fingers.
The technology
here,
was
guys.
working, and then now it's not. That's not my fault.
But whose fault is it? If this
It's
don't
not
work,
your fault.
it's gonna be my fault.
No, it's not.
They're not gonna blame you. They're gonna blame me.
How can it be your fault when we looking crispy as day and our sound is great?
Because when something goes wrong, Toxs, what's going on, man?
Nah, I
going on,
can't
T?
blame. I wouldn't. Come on, bro. I wouldn't even blame you for that. Like, stop it.
Cap.
Like,
All
stop
right, let's
it.
give it a shot. Let's see what we got going on here.
Like, stop it.
All right, it looks better. It looks better.
Okay, I think we're good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you much
Oh,
better.
yay!
Move,
Yeah, just tilt your
yeah.
laptop. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
This way or this way? This way.
Yeah,
Lower.
towards
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No, the other way.
This way. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Much better.
Okay, perfect.
There we go. See, third time's the
Right,
charm.
let's
I think
go.
that was the fourth time. But
Fourth time. So now that we know, we got to tell people when they come on eCam, you can't do it from your phone.
that and we'll probably just let one guest in at a time because if we have 3 people in here, whoever has bad internet, it's gonna mess up the whole stream.
Okay. So look, we wouldn't know that unless we tried it, right?
We tried it live.
Yeah, but that's how you figure things out live.
Nah, that's not how it works. But okay, we're here. We're here. Let's get
Okay.
the information. That's the
Yeah,
important
listen,
part.
I'm live with no makeup. Okay, so listen, if I can go live with no makeup, we can rock with it. We're good.
Exactly. So Tanya, introduce yourself to my YouTube clan.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much, Matt, for having me. I totally appreciate it. We met years ago at NAMBA, their first inaugural conference in Atlanta. And
Yeah.
that's when we first met. And my name is Tanya Blanchard. I'm the owner of Madison Chase Capital Advisors. I'm located in Alpharetta, Georgia. Right now, I'm licensed in Georgia and Florida. I'm expanding second quarter of this year. This actually makes my 19th year in the business, and May will make 5 years of owning my own company.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about that process, right? Because I get people all the time asking me, how do you start your own mortgage brokerage? So can you walk us through that process?
Yes, I would say really to start your own mortgage company, you really need to go work for a broker. You know, so many times people don't want to put in, a lot of people want to go work for themselves just for the money. I wanted to work for myself because I saw the disparity in lending. And I knew that if I had my own company, I would be able to call my shots. You know, when you work for somebody else, it's a lot of control, whether it's, you know, rush reports. Well, can I pay for someone's appraisal? Can I do this? Can I do that? When you're the owner, you make the rules. So I would say you should go work for a reputable broker. I worked for a broker in Atlanta for 2 years because, you know, with the Frank Dodd Act, everybody who was with the broker went to a bank. We thought banks were where it was safe, and they really wanted us to stay there. They didn't want us to be brokers again. And I decided to go to a broker in Atlanta, really small, off the Canton Street in Roswell. And I worked there for 2 years. And what it did was it reintroduced me to the broker world, who your AEs are, who does what. But if you go work with somebody, you learn, oh, when I opened up Madison Chase Capital Advisors, I used Staff Matrix, that's who I used for payroll. With who was doing our compliance CE classes, that's who handles my compliance right now. The AEs that I liked, I knew who did what. And the beautiful thing about being a broker and not working for a bank or just even a bank or a small institution is that you have options. So you can do, FHA 580, you can do a manual underwrite, you can do a bank statement program, you could do a DSCR loan, you could do everything across the board. I don't really think it's really a matter of your niche market. I think you have to know what you like, who you want to help. That will help instead of just saying, I do everything, because if you want to do everything, you better want to do everything right.
If you want to do everything, you want to do everything right. That sounds like a line Toxs is going to use moving forward.
I love that. I love that.
Like, I think Toxs is going to use.
I love that.
I think Toxs is going to use that line.
If you want to do everything, what'd you say? If you want to do everything,
you do everything
do
right.
everything right. I love that.
Yeah.
I agree.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take your own advice, my friend.
I take my own advice. We are executing at a high level right now, okay?
Yeah.
And Tanya just dropped some major gems. So,
she did, and I love that.
So, Tanya, how long did it take for you to open up? Like, what was the licensing process like in the state of Georgia?
Absolutely. So, Georgia is pretty easy. Georgia is pretty easy. I tell everybody in 2023, I am taking credit for what I do. I'm a very, very humble person. So when people say, how do you start your own mortgage company? I'm like, it's a checklist. Just go online to NMLS. But it really is. If you go to NMLS, you see the checklist. You see the surety bond requirements. You see, it's credit, surety bond, insurance. It's all there. But what people don't really understand is you have to be ready for expenses. You have to be ready for, although Georgia doesn't require brick and mortar, they are going to come to your house. They're going to want to, if you like Credit Plus, well now Exactus, isn't going to just say, oh, well, great, Tanya's here. They come to your office. They do an on-site inspection. They want to see your name. They want to see your name on the building. They want to see you have locks, security locks. They want to see you're using a router. You're not using, the free Wi-Fi. I used to be at Regis at Northwinds, and that you can't be on Regis's space. They want to make sure you have your own router, so you have that. And in Georgia, one thing you really have to know is within 2 years of opening your brokerage, Department of Banking and Finance is auditing you. That's understood. So you can't be willy-nilly. I don't. There's a thing called a call report where. Let's go back to licensing. So it's right there. If somebody, offline, if they said to me, who do you use for compliance? I would absolutely give them my name, who I use. They're very reasonable. They're very well respected. When I was audited, my compliance person, Sherry, she was at the audit with me. She knew everybody from Department of Banking and Finance. It's about relationships. So the funniest thing about my audit is my daughter was working for me, and the only thing, I only got a 4 out of 5 because guess whose background check I didn't have?
Yours.
Madison's, my daughter's. So that was $1,000 fine, but they waived it. They waived it. I think they waived it because they like me. They waived it because all my stuff was in order, and my compliance person was there. So it's not something to take really lightly. There are call reports that you have to do. I've never done a call report. Every quarter, I send my compliance, all the loans I closed, how much money I made, the loan amount. They handle my call report. So you want to make sure, just take your time. It's not a matter of, if you want to open up your own brokerage because you're trying to make more money, you should open up your own brokerage. because that's really not what it's about. I opened up my own brokerage for control. I opened up my own brokerage because I believe in building generational wealth through real estate. My company is Madison Chase Capital Advisors. My daughter's Madison. My son is Chase. You know, I named my company after them. Money was not my motive. My motive was I was tired of, and this isn't even my spiel. I always tell people, I'm not the savior of the Black people. I don't want to hear, oh, she's here for, number one, I don't like the term African American. We're Americans. That's just another way for people to separate us and say that we're different. We're Americans. I opened my company because I believe in low rates and I believe in great service. That's why I opened up my company. And the money followed for sure. I tell anybody, hey, opening up your own company is great. It comes with a lot of risk, but it's great. But if money is your motive, you just really need to check that, because it's not really about how many bips you can get. It's really about, and for me, it was about helping people. And so it was a win-win. I got to help people. I got to be in control. I could do a loan for free without asking anybody. I don't have to say to somebody, hey, I've done loans for free. I've done loans where I just paid the processor because the only way they were going to get in this house was if I did it. They didn't have the closing cost. So, I did a loan where, I made $1,000 and where I should have made 10. But whenever I do that, within 24, 48 hours, I get a 780 credit score, 20% down, a file I got to look at one time. So I think it's also about just doing the right thing to help people, and then it'll come back to you.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of everything you said, I definitely agree with. You can't, first of all, owning your own company is very risky. There's a lot of overhead that comes with owning your mortgage company. And I don't think people really realize, like when you run a credit report, boy, that thing costs money.
That's my biggest expense. And they just went up. You saw
Yep.
individual reports are now 50. And
Yep.
then every time you run it, you got to pay Fannie, you got to pay Freddie, you got to pay, if you're running it through Freedom, you got to pay Freedom. So, now you have to do a little bit of vetting. I used to be when it wasn't my company, I'd do a rapid rescore in a minute. Now I'm like, hey, go to myfico.com. Let's see if your report updated. Look at your mortgage score 2, 4, and 5. Whatever that mortgage score is on myfico.com, that's what we're going to see. And I tell people, if you can't pay $33 to see where you are in the process, maybe you shouldn't be buying a house.
No, I agree. That rapid rescore is the devil. That thing is the gift and the curse because it works wonders. But boy, when you get that bill, it's like, no, how much? $500 for a rapid rescore.
Exactly.
And that thing adds up.
Exactly. And most of the time, if I do a rapid rescore, it's going to be because really they're number one, I know that they're going to close. This isn't me, this isn't me, the lack of your preparation is not my emergency. So this isn't me, your lease is up in 60 days. You came to me at day 15. So now we have 45 days. Every credit card is to the limit. That's not, the onus isn't on me to pay for that. For me, I have a previous past client that had 2 mortgage lates. I absolutely did a rescore for him. It was a mistake. They gave it to me. I had no problem doing that because I knew his score went from a 640 to a 744 when we removed the mortgage lates. That I know him legit. I knew they were mistakes. I got the letter from the creditor. You have to be that the credit report is absolutely my biggest expense. During the 2020 heyday when we were rocking and rolling and we couldn't sleep, my credit report could be easily $4,000 or $5,000 a month.
Yeah. No,
Easy.
100%. No, it's crazy. I was just having this conversation, I think, yesterday or like last week. When was it?
Yes.
It was yesterday?
Yesterday.
I was talking about the expenses because I run my own division, and I'm like, I don't think people really understand when you're doing loans and you have to be responsible for your payroll taxes, your credit report
Absolutely.
bills. Like that credit report bill is no joke. Like 4,000 or 5,000 is a light bill.
Exactly. credit report, and you have to realize in Georgia, the banking department of banking and finance, every employee is a W-2 employee. So
Yep.
there's no 1099. So now I have to pay taxes on that. And that's what people don't look like with commission and BIPs. I had somebody say, yeah, I want 2.3. Well, you better go somewhere else. And if you're getting that kind of money, what kind of rate are your clients getting?
The client's getting a terrible rate.
Terrible rates. So you can make that's all I'm saying is that you have to look at the whole picture. You know what I mean? And credit report, employee taxes, benefits, rent, Encompass. I just moved to Lending Pad. Encompass was ridiculous. Encompass was $50 a month. And even with where I was still having to that. So now with Lending Pad, which I froze a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, you're going in and out.
I see that. I don't know what happened. You see, I'm just sitting here, but
Yeah,
I don't know
you
what to
said
say.
last thing I
Well,
heard you
at
said
least I'm not lagging.
last thing I heard you said you were saying Encompass was charging you and then it went out.
Yeah, Encompass is pretty expensive and they don't give you the support that you deserve. So you really want to find a LOS, a loan operating system that works for you. There's Arrive, there's Lending Pad. I like Lending Pad because it goes with my CRM. I use Be in Touch. So you got to think of all of that, your CRM, your Ring Central, your telephones. Like it's not just. Oh, and that's why I said it has to be work. It has to be more than the money you're doing this for. Because if it's just the money, I don't just think I don't think that that's a good model. You gotta want to help people and have a little bit of passion about what you're doing.
No, I agree because in all honesty, you can make more money not owning a company, right? You can run your own branch, your own division, run a P&L model, and
Yep.
make more money than the owners are making, essentially. And that's kind of the model I've been running on for years. Is because for me, and I'm getting to a point right now that I might explore and go and open up my brokerage. Like I got some paperwork that's being worked on for New York, but I might not fully pull the trigger because when I start thinking about all the expenses that's going to come with all the responsibility of owning a company, is it truly worth it at the end of the day? Right? And I know several people who own companies. They're like, Matt, we make 50 basis points basically. You know what I'm saying? After everything's all said and done. So sometimes it's like, yo, is it really worth it owning your own company or not? Or can you just put yourself in a position to get the lion's share and still help a lot of people? So that's a debate that I've been going through for years for myself.
But the only thing that I will say about owning your own company in a climate like today when rates just spiked, you're just more in control. Like I like that I can do a deal for what I want to do it for. People will say, how is she doing that? Because it's my company. So, a deal that I should make maybe 12, I'll make 7,000 and keep moving. You know what I mean? So that part is the control part. You know what I mean? That's the control part. But you're 100% right. The liability, it comes on you. When you come work for me, you've got a bunch of documents. One of the biggest we're going to sign is anti-fraud. We're not. This isn't the Wild Wild West. Everything just doesn't go. I had somebody that I had to let go. I just said, I'm just not really digging your model. And that's all I said. And I felt like when I let them go, I was a police officer giving them that you get a ticket from the police officer and you say, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what the person did. They were like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I said, I'm not going to fire you. You can resign, go somewhere else. But I've been in this business a long time. I'm from New York. I know game when I see it. I know it immediately. I know, and that's what happens. People get desperate when they don't have a pipeline. So you have to be able to go out there and market and make sure you have loans coming in. Because if you only have 1 or 2 loans, 3 loans in the pipeline, that means every loan has to close. That means you get excited and the inspection comes back and now they're back at the drawing board.
Deals die every day. Deals die every day. I tell all my new loan officers, look, you better have a couple months of reserves for your bills before you get into this business, because it's not going to be easy. It's things happen all the time.
Nope. Exactly. Things happen all the time. Your referral partners, listen, realtors are great, but let me tell you, 9 out of 10, you're only as good as the last deal you did for them.
No loyalty. No loyalty. You're only as good as your last deal.
Exactly.
Because if some new shiny loan officer come with, hey, I got this special program, and you know what? They're going to send them all the business.
Yep. Doesn't matter how many you did in the past. So you just learn. That's just things you learn over time. You know what I mean? I'm just fortunate that, I work with I've got a lot of good center of influence, people that I work with for years. My reputation precedes me. So I'm blessed in that sense.
We love it, love it, love it, love it. So, Tanya, tell the people how to tap in with your company, how to follow you. Tanya will be a part of the Women's in Real Estate Summit, March 27th to the 29th. We're going to have a great conversation about funding, but tell the folks how to find you today on your social media.
Absolutely. I'm Madison Chase Capital Advisors on Instagram. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Snapchat. Facebook, I'm Madison Chase Capital Advisors. And then my website is mccapitaladvisors.com.
Tanya, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate your time. See you Monday.
Absolutely, Matt. Thank you. Thank you for thinking about me. All right, for sure.
No doubt.
Bye.
Anytime. Appreciate you. That was a good conversation. Kind of reiterated some of the things I was saying just yesterday about credit reports. This thing's expensive, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand. This is why I even told Alex, I said, Alex, cut the pre-approval calendar off. Like, cut the pre-approval calendar off. Because I don't think people understand how much money you have to spend to get one deal.
What's this I know you mentioned this rapid rescore thing. What is that for again?
All right. So rapid rescore. This is probably a good timestamp, right? To kind of clip this one up, right? So rapid rescore basically is when, like she explained in that segment, was, so she had a client that had a low credit score.
Okay.
Right? So let's just say you have a lower credit score, or even, let's just say.
I remember now. So basically it allows you to, kind of tell your client what they should work on and what they should fix in their credit.
So it's something that's called, and this is ran through the credit companies, Credit Plus. They changed their name to Enact or something like that.
Yeah.
But basically they have what's called like a what if simulator.
Okay.
So when we run a credit report, it'll basically tell, let's just say the credit scores come in 620, 640, 650, right?
Okay.
It'll tell us for each credit bureau, you can raise the score by 50 points, 20 points, 70 points. Right?
If you fix
this. So you go into the what if simulator, and the what if simulator, you can kind of play with it, right?
Okay.
It'll tell you, like, all right, if you pay down the Amex from 20,000 to 1,000, if you pay down this credit card from this to that, if you paid off this to 0, right? It'll tell you what to do to boost the credit scores, and it's giving you an estimated of how much it will raise your credit scores to. Right?
How accurate is this though?
It's about 90. I would probably say 95%.
90. That's really good.
Yeah, I've never missed on a rapid rescore.
So
in my entire career.
What do you mean you never missed?
Like what it told me it would get me, it got me within a couple points.
But
you know what I'm saying?
It's expensive, I'm sure, right?
Oh, so let me finish explaining this to you, right? So now what happens? Is now you have to execute what they're telling you to do. So the client has to be in position to do it.
To make those changes.
Right? So if the client is able to pay down their balances, this, that, and the third, great. Now, when they pay down those balances, you have to get me a letter from the creditor,
okay,
on their letterhead, basically giving us an updated credit balance, right? And then from there, we have to submit that to Credit Plus, which is the credit company. And then they have to submit the information to the credit bureaus itself, TransUnion, Experian, Equifax.
Okay.
Now, from how it gets expensive is dependent on, now remember, one credit card will report to 3 trade lines,
Right.
3 credit bureaus. So that's 3 trade lines. So one thing will cost you, let's just say, for example, $50 per. So if you got one thing you got to work on, that could be a $150 charge.
So if one credit card is reporting to 3 bureaus, that means that you have to pay $50
You
per
got to
3?
update all 3 of the
3
bureaus because you need all the scores to go up.
Okay.
So let's just say, for example, that's now going to charge you, they're going to charge you $50 per trade line.
Okay.
Now let's just say if you got 3 credit cards that you need to do this for to raise your points up.
So that's,
So that's 150 times 3.
for $450.
That's $450.
Yeah.
Now, imagine if it's 5, 6, and I've had situations where my rapid rescore bill was like $1,000.
Now this is only for credit cards, or if you have other things in your
It could be anything.
Okay.
Anything that's on your credit report. I'm just using credit cards as an example, but it can be installment loans, it could be student loans, it could be car loans, it could be credit cards, whatever's on your credit report, it'll tell you if you did this, if you paid off this, if you paid this to 0, it'll tell you what it will boost your score to. But how it gets expensive for us on the mortgage end is that, number one, they're going to charge you per trade line for each creditor.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's example $50 per, you got 3 credit cards, it's $450. On top of now, you have to rerun their credit, right? So now if you have to, when you do a rapid rescore, they'll update the credit report, and now you have to, and that update is a rerun of the credit report. That's another charge because you just ran a credit again.
Damn.
So that credit bill could be $500, $600 just for that one client.
Now, how do you pick what client you want to go through this process with, though?
Choose wisely.
Because you don't want to do this for everybody.
Oh, hell no.
Now,
oh, hell no.
this decision is made after you already seen their like rough
Typically-
estimate of credit score.
Typically, I'm doing a rapid rescore with a deal in contract.
Okay.
It's in the pipeline. It's in contract, and I can get them a better rate if the scores were here. And I'm only going to do it if I know the appraisal is back, and
Yeah.
the appraisal is good, and the title report is back, and I know it's good, right?
Okay.
So now I'm prepping my clients from the beginning, like, hey, I don't think we should lock in right now with these scores. We're going to do the rapid rescore, but let's wait until we get the appraisal back. Let's wait till we get these things back so we know that this deal is still viable. And then we could work on the rapid rescore, because that can probably take 10 days or so
Okay.
from beginning to end to, and again, depending on how the urgency of the client to pay off the bills and get the, because they got to do their legwork too. Right.
Yeah. Right.
And then sometimes the credit company will need to get on a conference call with the borrower, with the creditors too, to make sure everything is where it needs to be. So it's a lot of moving parts, and the borrower the client has to be fully engaged and locked in wanting to do this. So that's why as a loan officer, you have to be able to articulate this and explain to them the pros of what this process looks like.
And how long does that process take after, let's say,
Depends, 10 days.
well, I'm saying like if you pay off whatever you say I need to pay off, how long does it take after it to affect my credit scores?
Right away. So that's why it's called a rapid rescore.
Oh, so it's
It's
only
right-
things that can be changed right away, or it's things
Yeah.
that,
So
okay.
it's things that it's the what if simulator is telling you exactly what to do
right now in this moment.
in
that
this
you can-
moment to raise your scores from X to Y.
Okay.
You do exactly what's new. We get the proof that you did it. The credit company is updating the credit report with the updated information, because that's why we got to get the letters from the creditors showing what the balances are today. Now they do a rapid rescore to repull their credit to increase the credit, because now it's a new scenario.
Right. And this is only people like yourself have access to this, right? This isn't access to, like, you don't have.
Well, a lot of companies take this away from loan officers, because if the deal doesn't close, then guess what? You got a $500, $600 extra bill that has to be paid for. Or
Well,
you're
you're
not going
running
to.
your own branch though, right? You're a branch manager,
Yeah.
so you could do whatever you
No,
want.
of course, but I still have to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. I'm saying like if you
Yeah.
were working for a brokerage, then it's different, right?
I still would have to pay for it because any deal that at this level in my career, I'm not going to be a regular loan officer. I'm running my own show.
Yeah, but then you said they take it away from loan officers. That's why I was confused.
No, regular loan officers.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
okay.
talking about people in my
Yeah, that's
category.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about people who are just you working under someone like me,
Okay.
right? So like even if somebody was on my team that wanted to do a rapid rescore, I'm hold your horses. I need to know what the hell's going on with this deal before I give the approval of this.
But don't they pay that out of their
No, it's the branch responsibility.
So what responsibilities are going to the branch when it comes to
Everything. We have to pay for everything. As a branch manager, you're running your own business, right? So you're running your own business and everything flows through the P&L, right? So I have staff, right? Staff has to get paid through the P&L. The payroll taxes, like she said, W-2 employees, right? So like even, like see you're 1099, so I don't have to pay payroll taxes.
Right.
But when I pay someone a W-2, I get taxed, payroll tax on that, and I have to pay it. So on the mortgage side, I have to not only pay the payroll, their salaries, I have to pay the payroll taxes. Medical benefits, I have to pay a portion of that from my P&L, right? Because I'm technically the employer. They work under my leadership, under my branch. Credit report bills, which, I mean, credit report bills is my second biggest expense besides my staff.
Yeah.
That shit can be like $5,000 a month, easy. Like easy.
So a loan officer is not 1099, they're W-2?
W-2.
I thought it was just like you're self-employed and you're working for like under...
Nah, you're not so it used to be where you could be independent contractor back in the day. So back in the day, I was 1099.
Okay.
Right, but when the crash happened, a lot of loan officers filed class action lawsuits because people were working 80 hours a week and not getting paid. So they changed the laws around
That makes sense.
how you can get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were saying, I'm working 80 hours a week and I ain't making no money.
Yeah.
Well, you're an independent contractor, but it just was like, it just was a whole shit show, basically. So now we have to be W-2 on the loan side. So I get taxed for the money that I make on the loans. I get taxed crazy. So even like for me, from the branch, when I even cut my own payroll, the branch has to pay the payroll taxes on my commissions, my bonuses, and everything like that. So it's a lot.
Damn, I didn't even know that. So then basically, if you're a loan officer and you're working for somebody, you just get paid a salary, basically?
No.
Because you said it's W-2. So how do you get paid as a loan officer then? Besides commissions.
Commissions. So every structure is different when you're speaking about compensation, right? You have some companies, like mostly like the big corporate banks,
Yeah.
they're going to pay you, let's just say, a salary, which will probably be somewhere around minimum wage,
Okay.
right? And then you get a commission on top of that. Some will give you a draw versus commission, right? So you'll have this $2,000, $3,000 a month as a draw,
Okay.
but you have to pay it back once you start getting commissions. So if you on this draw, let's just say you get $3,000 a month, you don't close a deal for 4 months, you know, you're in the hole $12,000. So once you start closing loan, your draw is getting paid back. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
At some Fed charter banks, if you on full time, you have to get paid something. So the hack is part-time.
Yeah.
You're hired as a part-time employee. You're not required
Right.
to salary, and you're not even required to give someone benefits at part-time either. So the hack around a lot of this stuff is, yo, you come on as part-time, you don't get the benefits, you don't get no draw, no salary, anything like that, and you're outside loan officer, and you self-generating your own business.
And what about sign-on bonuses and stuff like that?
That depends on who you are, your book of business, your track record, what did you close in the last 12 months, things of that nature. So yeah, so like I get offered honestly like so many different deals right now
Still?
to this day, bro. To this day. To this
Was
day.
this coming to email?
No, it's phone calls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people holler at me. I'm like, yo, you happy with your company? What we doing? What's your offer?
Hmm.
This is the production. What's the offer? This is the brand. You see it.
Yeah.
Especially now because of everything that's happening now. I've turned away 7 figures.
But when you get that money, then what? Like you have to like, let's say if you get
So
that and
if
go
I
somewhere else.
like, I turned away a 7-figure deal, right?
Okay.
And because I just didn't want to make a move, and sometimes all money ain't good money.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number one, all money ain't good money. So sometimes when you're being offered these type of sign-on bonuses and things of that nature, it comes with a lot of ish too,
Right.
right? And if you're in a good environment where no one bothers me at my current partnership, like I literally no one calls me, no one bothers me. I live a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get away from that. You know? So now if I take somebody's lump sum of money and I take your deal and I go somewhere, now you want me to be back in the minutia of really running my trap house. And I don't know if I want to do that.
You're gonna be required to make a certain amount of money a year. Is that how it works?
Yeah, you got to bring. I mean, volume is volume, right? Somebody
Right.
paying you 400,000, 500,000 bonus, 700, $700, $1 million bonus. Like, you're gonna have to close loans. Like, they're expecting a certain level of production from you, because again, no one's giving you nothing for free.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's,
saying?
yeah.
Like, somebody give you a $700,000 bonus to come onto their company. They're expecting you to do $100+ million a year in business, but then also you got to look at is on the back end when it comes to like rates, are they going to start messing with your margins so that way they can make their money back faster and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things that come. It's like this business is shiesty, so you have to be able to understand how things move. And like Tanya was just saying, the control, right? That's why she went into ownership, because she sees everything she controls.
Yeah.
Like, see, me not being an owner, I have to go off of trust,
Right.
right? That they're not messing with my margins and they're not playing around games. But I stay up to date with, because I have many different sources where I can go and say, yo, price this deal out. Let's compare pricing, and let me see where my pricing is compared to everyone else. And I can tell, like, all right, they clipping me by 100 basis points or 50 basis points here. Then I got to have a different type of conversation with ownership, right? Like, yo, y'all clipping me.
Yeah.
What we doing? Because I don't appreciate that, right? So it's a lot that goes on in the business aspect of mortgaging. Not just, because it's not just origination. It's not just, hey, I'm going to go out here and get some loans and close some deals. That's just like when you just being a hungry loan officer. But when you're trying to manage a business and build a team around you to support you, there's a lot that comes with that. Like, and it's worth it for me because of having the support and the staff, because it gives me the flexibility to do what I'm doing here. And
Right.
being able to travel, like I'm not in the minutia. Like my team, shout out to them, they hold me down 100%. And it makes my life a lot easier. So I love it.
Yeah, that's I at one point I was like, I wonder if it makes sense to be a loan officer, but I damn sure I don't got no time for that and no patience.
To be a loan
To
officer?
be, for me personally, yeah.
Well, loan officer is a very lucrative career.
Yeah, but I think with how I am, like I just, yeah, it's not for me. Because I like to be in control of things. So production helps with that. You know, it's tough working with you though, doing that, but you know, I like to be in control of things. You know, I like to create and
Well,
you
being
know,
a
that's
creative is great, and this is why I'm even more in the creative space these days versus me being like super loan officer like I was 5 years ago when you first came on board.
Yeah.
I'm not behind the laptop as I was. Like, you know, when I'm in the crib, like now I'm doing my loan work to a certain extent, but not like heavy like I was. And I'm really more so managing from the outside looking in. So it helps me solve problems better.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here talking to clients every day. So it's a little different than how I am. how I move and how I operate, so it works for me. And that's why, for me, making a move just because someone want to offer me $1 million, 700,000, 500,000, it sounds good. Like, damn, I can get 60, 70% of that up front and the rest paid out over 12 months. Like, I know I got a guaranteed money, but then what am I going to give up for that? In my world, compliance and social media is always a great thing. I go through so many battles with compliance some days behind what we do on just in general. And I tell them all the time, like, I'll never stop this. I would give y'all up before this. So now you go to a new company, new rules. It's like you moving to somebody's house. You got to abide by the rules. So now they might be like, yo, when you do your lives, I need you to shout out my company. No, I'm not doing that. Then that could cause friction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. True.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It definitely is a lot. For sure.
It's a lot. It's a lot that comes. There's a lot that comes with being a loan officer, being a branch manager, being the owner of a mortgage company. There's a lot that comes with this. There's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of regulation. And this is why, for me, even for me, it's like, yo, I'm not in a hurry to be in the ownership chair. Like, I'll take my time with it if like, I'll go through the process to get licensed and become a broker, but I don't need to activate it, right? I can just do my paperwork, put it in, and kind of figure it out from there. And that's what I'm in the process of doing now. But, like, for me, it's like, I'm not in a rush for it because I can make more money sitting in the chair that I am.
Yeah.
Without having the responsibility of ownership. And I can hire as I choose to suit my needs of what I want to build out for my team. So it works for me, and it's been working for me for years, and I love it here. So I don't really see, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because I don't want to, and this is for all my loan officers, at some point we have to figure out our exit out of these businesses. Because the one thing that I don't want to be, and I pray to God I don't ever be this person, the 60-year-old person that's in the office still having to originate loans.
I mean, you don't do that now, so why would you be that at 60?
Because anything can happen in life, right?
Yeah.
But I pray to God that I'm not that person that is dependent still on that commission check at 60, 65 years old. Because coming up, I've always seen that. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to be that person. And that's why now for me, I focus so much heavy on creating other venues and opportunities and businesses and things of that nature. So that way it almost puts me in a situation where I won't have to do that. If I need to, then yeah. But for us transactional professionals, what is our exit? Right? What is the exit? You have to start thinking about that once you get some tenure into your business and you start building your business. You got to learn how to stop working in your business and start learning how to work on your business. So that way you can get from behind the laptop, because it's easy to get stuck behind that laptop, pre-approving all day, talking to clients. Like, you saw when you first started working for me, bro. Like, I was like, nah, I can't film. I got this fire, I got this fire, I got this issue, I got this issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to move away from that. But we have to learn how to delegate and give the responsibility to other people and trust them to a certain extent, because half of these people is untrustworthy because people don't do their jobs. But you have to, because I know for me, I'm not trying to be behind a laptop. Hell, I'm not behind it right now for the most part. I'm not trying to go back. I like the position that I'm in right now, and I want to keep that going because I'm having more fun with my job.
Yeah, I agree. I think it doesn't only apply to your career though. I think it's other people too. Even as a creative, I never really wanted to work a job. I never ever did, but I had to. So I think the exit strategy is definitely important no matter what you're doing. You don't have to be a loan officer. Maybe you're working a job you don't want to work at. And you just want to live off of your real estate and investment or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like you still have to have an exit strategy no matter what.
Everything you need an exit strategy.
Yeah.
Like there has to be a strategy to go to another level
Exactly.
and do other things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't just don't get too comfortable,
No, you can't get too comfortable with none of this shit. Like you can't get comfortable with none of this. What do you think some of the questions should be? Yeah, so you can't get too comfortable with anything. All right, make sure everybody hit the like button. Shout out to the mortgage boss in the building. Facts, freedom over everything. Yep.
I kind of feel bad. Nadera was on here and I couldn't ask her no questions. Like, damn, she probably think like, damn, Toxs an asshole. Thanks, MG. Appreciate it.
Somebody said Toxs an asshole?
No, I'm saying she probably thinks that. No, she don't think that. I don't know. I just didn't really have any questions, and it was hard for me to understand what the hell was going on. So, yeah. But Nadera has dropped plenty of gems on this channel a few times, several times, and people are actually watching her old video from like 2
They
years ago.
still watching that shit.
Yeah. So, shout out to Nadera. Maybe next time when her internet's better, we'll be able to get her back on and talk about some property stuff again. But yeah, there isn't much activity in the chat today.
They kind of quiet today.
Yeah, there's 148 people watching.
Kind of low today. That's probably the lowest we've seen it in a long time, right?
Well, that's why I said the title. But you know how it goes.
Well, the title, you made it up.
No, you did.
No, I said property management 101.
All right, so I'll change it.
Nah, I mean, the title is the title. I mean, because we were talking about rapid rescore. We were talking about mortgage company. Like it might.
I could change it. I'm gonna change it.
It might be need to be a combination of several things.
I think if the title was like, "How to get a house with no money down, get in here right now," it'd be like 800 people in here.
Yeah, fucking clickbait. the fucking clickbait.
Get in
king.
here now.
You hear the clickbait?
Clickbait king. Honestly, I think everything that we've done has not been, I mean, we haven't had any clickbait titles at all. It's always relevant. And it may, sometimes it's a little pushy, but I try to make it where whatever the title is, we are actually talking about that at some point in the video. And that's how most content is, especially podcast videos. It's always like that one little section that they get in like 15 minutes in and you don't get it at the beginning, but they still talked about it. So you can't be mad that you clicked the video. So, yeah, that's why I try to pay attention more to what we're talking about. But if I would have known ahead of time that, you were doing this, I could have been more prepared. So, yeah.
I didn't know I was doing it until I was driving here.
This guy, man. Honestly, I thought we were going to do Q&A today. And then you sat down and I was like, oh.
We did Q&A yesterday.
Yeah, we could do it again, though.
Okay. Well, how long I
actually learned a lot yesterday.
How long have we been on? Bid on this now.
Tanisha said 1,000 people. Yeah, definitely would have been 1,000 people in here. Like, 141. Von Gretchen Mitchell has a question. Ask it. Also, I noticed somebody said yesterday in the comments that they were scared to ask a question, or they said that the chat or somebody had them scared to ask a question. If you guys are on this, don't be scared to ask any questions because for most of you who do know, I am learning myself and I'm not scared to ask anything. So please do not be scared to ask any questions at all. There is no stupid questions. I don't believe in stupid questions, but maybe Matt does. I don't know. But for me personally,
I don't think no question is a stupid question.
Yeah.
Until it's a stupid question.
Yeah, but everybody's in a different learning phase of this process for them. So don't ever feel like a question is stupid, even if you don't phrase it right. I know Matt is big on that. Just ask it, and then I will, try to present it to him and make it presentable so he doesn't get grouchy, I guess.
No, I'm not grouchy. Yo, stop saying shit like that. Like seriously, y'all gonna stop calling me Unc, and y'all gonna.
Somebody called you Unc yesterday.
They all be in my comments now, like yo Unc. They be in my DMs now, like yo Unc, what's up? I'm like, come on, bro. Like sis, like what are we talking about here? Don't call me Unc, yo. I'm not your Unc, man.
I think it's pretty funny.
It's not funny, bro. It's not. I got nieces and nephews. I don't need no more.
Yo, I'm an uncle actually. I've been an uncle for a couple years. Actually, 8 years. 8 years now.
I actually been an uncle for probably like 35 years.
Yeah, I think it's 8. My sister has 2 kids, so.
Yeah, I got nieces and nephews. I got great nieces and nephews now. My nieces and nephews got kids.
Yeah, I don't have any kids, so.
Like, yeah, it is what it is. Hit the like button, people. Make sure you go to mgbookstore.com. Pick up some books, man. Go get the webinar this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Women's in Real Estate. We have like 18 guests, speakers over 3 days. It's going to be phenomenal. We're teaching everything that you need to know about real estate. Development, fix and flip, landlording, property management, construction management. I mean, everything you need to know. Links in the chat.
Link is in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know what Jay is talking about.
Who, Insecure Jay?
Yeah, what he said?
He's saying I got to accept the fact that I'm unk.
Oh. I'm like, what is he talking about? Yeah. I mean, it's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
No, I'm alive and blessed. Look, I still got gray hairs coming in my
I
bed.
got grays coming in, too. I'm 30. I'll be 32 in a few weeks.
That's not good, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I can't control that.
I'm going to go see Sneeze tomorrow and tell Sneeze, yo, bro, I need my beard to look blacker than black right now, bro. I don't want to see no gray.
Yeah.
No gray.
It's all good, though. It's all good.
Let me call me no unk. Y'all tripping.
Let me see. So it's kind of hard for me to ask the question without full content or context, whatever.
Talk more about being a mortgage broker. We just had I'm not sure if you knew here, we just had a whole conversation about that. But after this question, if you have any specific questions about being a mortgage broker, I'll happy answer them. Who's this, Vaughn?
Yeah, so I purchased a quadplex, and to me, the numbers made sense, but the contractor stated that the building needed to be up to code, which cost. I'm not sure where the rest of the question is. Okay, well, yeah. Questions in the chat be like, should I buy real estate? Yeah.
Should I buy real estate?
Should I buy real estate?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yo, you know, when it comes to like questions like that, like if it was my channel, not this channel, but like if it was like a film channel or something like that, people always ask the same questions. What kind of camera should I buy? What kind of lens should I get? And it's like you have to kind of answer the questions no matter how.
Why don't you do a video about the studio and the equipment and everything?
I don't know. I don't think people on your channel really.
Well, it could be a video on people want to create, especially as real estate professionals, how to create content.
Yeah, that's got to make sense though for me.
Oh, here we go.
That's got to make sense.
Yo, so ladies and gentlemen, Toxs has a course. Would you like to buy it?
No, we don't sell courses here anymore. We don't do that.
Who don't sell courses?
I don't.
Well, we're going to sell your course. Ladies and gentlemen,
boy.
if you would like to, what's the name of your course again?
Why are you doing
No,
this,
I'm
bro?
serious. What's the
That's
name?
not even what I was talking about.
This is what I'm talking about. What's the name of your course?
Content Creators Blueprint.
Okay, Content Creators Blueprint. Okay, if you would like Toxs to sell this to you, it's actually really good.
You haven't even watched it.
I did watch the videos when I put in the MG Mortgage Academy.
That is
What are you
cap.
talking about? That's not cap
You
at
put
all.
that. You put that on our brothership right now.
Yeah, I watched some of the videos.
Some of the videos?
Yeah, it was highly edited, very professional. It actually looked way better than my courses.
Yeah, because you was rushing. You know why? Because it took
Oh
me
my
6 months.
God.
It took me 6 months to do that, to film, edit, script it
I
out.
don't got
and
6
everything.
months, bro.
Oh, you did. You waited till the week before, and I still, you know what? I still give you credit because I don't know how in the world anybody could do 140 videos or whatever it is
In a week.
with no script or nothing. I don't get it. I don't. I really don't.
What's that little baby song? He said, I may not be a go, but I fit the description or something like that.
I mean, you in that situation,
I
I give you that
I
respect.
fit the description of a goat, bro.
I'll give you that respect in that sense.
Tell him again. The Blueprint Volume 1.
I don't think it was over 100 videos. I don't think
It's
it was
like
over
140.
Oh, so I was right on point.
Yeah, it's like 130, 140 videos. 15 hours of content.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No script.
Nah, I needed script.
in 1 week.
Yeah, that's insane.
In 1 week. That was
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, it was pressure. It was. And I was sitting in here 12 hours.
Yo, we got work to do.
Actually, probably, I think it was 7 in the morning. One time we did 8 or 9 in the morning, and I didn't leave here till like 12. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll give you that. I will give you that. But yeah, maybe we'll do a
GOAT
video.
status. Oh, actually, I want to film the Blueprint 3. I meant to tell you that. Yeah. that's what I've been meaning to tell you.
Yo, this is how it went today. This is exactly how it went today. He walked in, sat down, and was like, oh, by the way, scratch his head. Yeah, this is what we doing. I'm going to send you the link.
Nah, I probably brush my hair.
Yup.
This is very soothing to my brain when I brush my hair.
You've been talking about this Blueprint for years, though.
Yeah, I think we're going to film the Blueprint 3 next month while we're on the road, too. I got ideas. The Blueprint 3 coming soon. I think it's time for another Blueprint.
What are you going to talk about in this one?
Whatever I haven't spoken about yet. It's a lot.
That's going to be tough.
No, it's not.
How many videos is this going to be?
Probably 10 hours to 15 hours.
Which is how many videos?
Probably going to make it like 100 videos.
What else can you talk about? Did you do commercial real estate?
Nope. It's a lot I haven't spoken about. I haven't spoken about development. I haven't spoken about construction. I haven't commercial. There's a lot. A whole lot.
Okay.
A whole lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Somebody said Uncle Goat. Blue SW said the Blueprints 1 and 2 are great. Thank you. And I freestyled them. When you know your shit, you know your shit. This is what I keep trying to tell you. If you know your stuff, yo, press play.
I know my stuff.
Okay.
But in this space, you
But
have to
no,
have.
your course looks good. Now, back to my question. Let's not get off topic. The content creators blueprint. Do you want it or not, people? Type yes in chat or no.
Well, I don't understand where you're going with this, though.
Okay, if it's enough yeses, we're gonna send them the link so they can buy it.
How you know my website's still up, though?
Is it? Did you pay the bill? This guy's so cheap.
I do pay that damn bill. I see GoDaddy. GoDaddy, Teachable, and it's like I'm not even. Bro, I spent probably $2,000 just to have the course, made it and everything, and nothing. Like never put it out, nothing.
Well, I'm trying to put it out right now.
No, but this is like I'm not. It's not the time for that.
What are you talking about? It's so relevant.
Because I'm not. Nah. It's not.
Bro, stop being shy, bro. Put the course out.
I'm not shy. It's just like I'm not. I don't know. It's not really what I'm trying to do right now.
I didn't ask you what you're trying to do. The people want to learn how to put out content.
I guess.
It ain't about you. Stop being selfish.
Well, that's why I made the course. I spent 6 months on it.
You spent 6 months and $2,000. So you actually spent more than $2,000 because you put 6 months of time into it.
But that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I'm not promoting it, because I'm just like, all right, like.
So why did you do it then?
Because, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I did it because you did your course.
Yeah,
right?
You saw how dope it was.
No.
You saw how dope it was.
What are you talking about? No, I did it because you did your course, and I saw.
The money? Keep it real.
Yo, all right, yeah.
You saw the money.
All right.
Like if this nigga could do this in a week.
Yeah.
If he could film 100 plus videos in a week.
Yeah.
With no editing.
No
nothing. Just lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
And make that type of money. Mm-hmm. I could do that too.
So then I went and got a following on Instagram. Started being consistent with that. And then I actually have a following. So I was like, you know what? I have a following now, so now I could actually sell. Which is stupid because you told me that you don't even need to have a big following to make money.
You really don't. I told you that.
Yeah, I made a course. I spent a lot of time on it, and then when it was time to actually put it out, I was like, damn, how am I going to promote this? The marketing side of things. There's a lot that goes into courses. It's not just like make a course and put it out. Like there's a lot of moving parts to it. Marketing, promotion, money that has to go into that. So yeah.
You're overthinking the shit.
I'm not overthinking it, bro.
Get out your own way.
You've been telling me this for a while. Oh
my God. It's so annoying, bro. Get out your own way. Put the course out. Put the link in the chat right now.
Nah, I'm not putting it. No.
Bro, where's the link?
it's,
Don't
I'm
let me
not
go.
doing
Don't let
that.
me go search and find this link, bro.
Nah, well,
is the Stripe
nah.
enabled?
Yeah.
Can you take payments?
Yeah, I can take payments.
How much is it?
That's what I'm saying. I haven't even.
Put a price on it right now.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me like that.
Why I gotta be disrespectful? Make it affordable.
Nah, it's not even. It was like honestly, I think the course was like $50.
You made it. So you just said I was disrespecting you at $2.99. You was charging $50. So okay, put it out for $49.99.
Nah, I don't remember how much. I think it was $97.
So put it out for $97 right now. Put the link in chat and see if anybody buys it. Right now. Okay.
Oh man, I don't know.
Wait.
About that.
Tanisha says she got the link. Yo, put the link in chat, yo. Tanisha, put the link in the chat, please. She's Tanisha. That's how. She got it.
Oh boy.
Tanisha, put the link in chat, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. I need everybody to go because I want to go to the website too.
Oh boy.
I've had my ML license since July 2022. Haven't closed any loans yet. I have a full-time job to pay the bills. My plan is to make content to get leads and pay an LOA to work the file. Is this a good plan? Yes. And if you want to make content, Tanisha just put in a link, Toxs course. Go buy that course and it'll teach you how to make content. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm looking at this. What's included in the course? Okay. You know what, Toxs? Put it on the screen.
No, man. Come
bro,
on, chill.
put the course on the screen, bro. Don't play with me, Toxs. Put it on the screen right now. Come on, bro.
Embarrassing.
Bro, put it on the screen, man. What you doing? The link is in the chat. Tanisha just put it there. Click the link and share screen. Come on. Look. And it's a Cyber Monday deal. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the last time I actually like.
Okay, it's $57 right now. Everybody go and roll.
This is embarrassing.
It's $57. You can use Apple Pay and everything. Everybody go and support Toxs and buy his course and go learn how to do some content right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the reason
Look, JG said it's actually a legit website. I'm telling you, the course looks great, y'all. Are you sharing your screen?
No.
Nah, share the screen, bro, so they can see it.
How do I do that again?
No, you know how to do it. Stop playing.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's look at Toxs course, y'all.
This is not what the video's about.
Who cares? The Content Creators Blueprint, y'all. This is a course that Toxs created a year ago. No, like 6-7 months ago.
Nah, it was a year. It's been a year. It's been over a year. Yeah.
Okay. Look at the graphics. You see the Toxs mobile in the background. He's always filming his car. The Toxs mobile. Play the video.
No, we're not doing that.
Play the video, Toxs. Toxs, play the video. Let the people see what you got in here. Play the video, Toxs.
Yo, you're doing the most right now.
I am. Play the video, please.
I forgot there was a video on there too.
It's a video. Play it. We want to see.
Hopefully there's no audio.
Welcome to the Content Creators Blueprint Volume 1. My name is Toxs and I'm a full-time filmmaker and content creator. Throughout the years of filming, I was able to gain the skills and experience to be able to provide you guys with this blueprint. I have filmed for numerous different companies to provide content for their brands, and now I'm fortunate enough to be able to film for myself full-time for my own brand. For years, people have always asked me how I shoot my content and how I edit, along with tons of other questions, and I'm finally able to provide a course to show you guys the process. So you probably purchased this course because you want better quality videos, more views, and more exposure, which is ultimately going to lead to more business for the field of work you're in. Or maybe you just want to grow your accounts to be able to work with some of the biggest brands. I'm going to show you the best camera settings to use, what type of equipment can help you, how to caption your content, find trending sounds, and hashtags to get the most exposure as possible. So let's get started on your path to better quality content and more exposure to help you grow. I'll see you guys in the next section.
Yeah, Toxs. Yeah, Toxs.
This guy, man. This is how you know.
Yo, drop some fires in the chat for Toxs, y'all. Drop some fire in the chat for Toxs, man.
Oh,
hey,
man.
Where's that link again? Everybody go purchase this course. If you want to if you want to, let me copy this link. Let me get this link going. I'm putting the link in the chat, the Content Creators Blueprint. Go ahead and buy this course. It's only $57, right? $57. You're going to love it. I'm telling you, the quality, you saw the edit in that video. The guy's a superb editor. And look, I am I'm living proof of what he's saying he can help you do. I am someone who had 1,800 followers, and now I have 300 and almost 50,000. In the past 90 days, maybe almost close to 4 months now, YouTube has grown how much? 50,000 subscribers?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's
Something
not
like
because
that.
of MG, the mortgage guy. It's because of Toxs Productions. So go ahead and buy this course right now because the man knows what he's talking about, and I am living proof, right? So, and it's only $57, okay? So the link is in the chat. I'm putting the link in the chat. It's only $57. You teach them about the equipment and everything, right?
Yeah, so I basically how to create with your iPhone. That was the first play I had. It's not like
So you give them the iPhone play.
iPhone social media, iPhone how to post your content, hashtags, all that stuff. Basically how we do our YouTube, but more for Instagram and TikTok.
There
How
you
to
have it.
target, how to niche down and so on. So yeah, that was the plan. But there's a lot of information out there, so I kind of got like scared. I was like, all right, damn, who's gonna buy my shit? So that's what I
Look,
did for now.
Bernice Malone said, I'm not even a content creator. I'm going to go buy it just to support Toxs. There you have it. Look, Q Smith said, love this. People in every niche are content creators. Yep. Damien said, that's what I need. Bro, you have intellectual property. I keep telling you this, and I tell all of y'all this the same thing. You all have intellectual property. You all have ways to make money. You all have something in your brain that the world needs. Put it out there.
Yeah, you're right. I just yeah. I guess.
Look, somebody said they're buying it for their daughter. Bernice said that. Everybody go buy the course. It's only $57. It ain't gonna hurt you. One-time payment, right?
Yeah.
And they get lifetime access to it?
Yeah, lifetime access to it.
Look, Content Creators Blueprint. There you have it.
Oh boy. Well, I appreciate that. It was super random. Not sure why you decided to. How did we even get on this conversation?
Because you said I was the GOAT because I filmed the Blueprint.
No, it was
Volume
before that.
1.
Something else.
I don't know, but we're here now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna film the Blueprint 3. And this time I may wanted to edit it in all nice and tell Will to do his shit.
Well, we have an editor now.
Yeah, so Will can edit it
yeah.
up all crazy.
But
Toxs, when is Volume 2 being released? It says Trisha. Trista.
So a volume 2 is going to be like basically how we set the studio up. Camera stuff. If you did buy a camera and you don't know how to use it, I was going to break all that stuff down. But like I said, I just going through this first process with this course, I was just like, yeah, nah, this is too much. I got overwhelmed and I never really put it out. So I would love to do a volume 2. But
Look, Shakia said, good idea. I'm hiring my daughter as my social media manager. I'm going to buy for her as a business expense.
okay.
Content is king. It doesn't matter if you're the best. Hello, exactly. Everybody, look, everybody, you buy Toxs course and DM Toxs and let him know that you supported him and purchased the course and DM him a screenshot of that you paid for it and DM it to him. Because I sold the course, like, yo, show them a video.
What are you talking about?
Go in your course and put a video on the screen. So
I don't
they
even
can
know
see
if I
it.
remember how to get in there, bro.
Bro, you do. Stop playing with us, bro.
No, I don't.
No, show the people something, bro. Stop playing, for real.
I really don't know
Bro,
how to.
if you don't do this shit right now, I ain't filming for 2 weeks, bro.
Nah, you gotta film.
No, I don't. You don't do this right now.
I don't think
I'm
I know
telling
how
you,
to get
bro.
on there, dude. No, I really don't. This guy.
I won't film for 2 weeks if you don't show them something of this course.
What if I don't have? What if I don't know the password and all that stuff though?
Yeah, reset it.
That's
That's what it's called. It's called reset, bro. I see it right here. Forgot password. It's called reset. Stop
Oh,
playing.
he was quick with that. Oh man.
So you got less than 2 minutes, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, let's get in here. Show the people what they getting.
Or maybe I could just log in with Google. That's right.
Yes. JG said, now that's an accountability partner and a mentor. This is what I do for my mentees. Toxs is my mentee. Exactly. Play a video, bro.
No, this is just the product. This is just the product itself.
Okay, so get into the product and play a video.
Yeah, but this isn't my account. Yo, it's been a while, man. I really just like shelved this. I was like, yeah, nah.
Bro,
This ain't it.
we don't want to hear this, Toxs. We want you to log in.
This took a crazy turn.
Can I, Keyshawn, while Toxs is doing this, says, can I give one piece of advice for a new MLO starting out in this market? Put out content. Get the content creators blueprint. That's what you need as a new LO. You need to learn how to put out content at a very high level because content is king. Content is going to help you lead generate, and you got to learn your guidelines. Learn as much as you can and then put that information out there. So you need to get the content creator blueprint. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. You get that, learn how to film content from one of the best in the business, and you go out there and you put out your content and become a media company. Hope that helped.
Yeah, this is
JG says, hey, MG, as a loan officer, if a loan you close on defaults or foreclosure, are you penalized in some way? If it happened within the first 12 months, yeah. After you close the loan, yes, you can get penalized. You got to pay a repurchase agreement. You got to get back your commission. Cedric said, boy, put you on a spot, laughing out loud. The hot seat is where you must learn to be comfortable. Facts. Calling realtors and begging for business doesn't work anymore. Nope, it doesn't. Content, you got to have realtors calling you and begging you. Tony Thomas, yep. Toxs, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, per MG. Facts. Let's go, Toxs.
I put myself in a lot of
Okay, so let's
positions.
log in so we can see one of these videos, bro. Come on, man. What we doing?
I'm trying to I really
You know your email, Toxs.
No, I do know my email. I don't know my password though.
Forgot password?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You taking too long.
You told me to do this. I don't know.
Yes, empty the clip. Toxs, empty the clip.
Empty what clip?
Put out your info. Live full, die empty.
I'm taking a break from social media.
No, you're not.
That's what I have been.
You're on social media every day.
No, I'm not. I stopped.
You're on this channel every day.
Oh, in terms of this, yeah.
You're on my page when you get clipped up on the page. You're on social media every day.
Yeah, but it's not really my brand. You know what I mean?
Who cares? With an interest rate of 6.5% or more, people are going to use more FHA loans. Correct. Okay, Toxs. Where's the Jeopardy music when you need it? Look, Trista says, nothing worth having comes easy, Toxs. Roll the clip. Melissa Matthews says, take that leap of faith, Toxs. They supporting you, Toxs. We want to see some action.
I love how you're setting this up.
Yeah. Look, and a couple people purchased. Is that from today?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't been on here in a minute. How do you even get to the course?
It says daily.
That's... Yeah.
How many people paid? One person?
That's from today. I shelved this. This is from November.
So put it today.
That's from today. That's right now.
Okay. So it made $57. Somebody purchased. See? So all it takes is one person.
Damn, how do you even do this? Let's check out.
No, that's Brandon.
He was
What-
teachable.
Where's the actual course at? Yep. There you go. Oh no, you went to the actual link to buy it. My products, yep. Click on that. Yeah, there you go. You should be able to play it from now. Not enroll now, bro. Go to your
This is the
videos.
preview. This is the preview.
Courses. Yep. This teachable shit is corny.
Yeah, bro. But you
Correct.
see how this could be overwhelming? Like, this is annoying.
Go to, oh, there you go. Yep, it's all published. Play it. Play it, bro.
Why did I find this?
Yo, play it, bro. Play it.
Oh, here it is.
Yep. Play it. Now, share the screen. Share the screen. Let them see what they're getting.
What are we playing, though?
We're going to show them what they can get in the course, bro. Go back to the thing where you just was. Yes. Is that it? Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You share the screen?
This is, yeah, the screen is being shared.
All right. So y'all see the course. Scroll down. Y'all see the videos. Wait, make it bigger. Pause. You can't see it on the screen on YouTube. There you go. There we go. All right. So y'all see what you're getting in this course. You got the welcome, mindset of a content creator, the introduction. You got how to niche down your brand, how to grow on multiple platforms, how to use trending sounds, outro to platforms. Okay. How to record the high quality content. All right. We got a lot of stuff here. Let's go watch a video. Right? Which one of these videos has got the good editing on it?
Probably. I don't even know.
So do that gimbal one. That gimbal one probably has good editing. Gimbal and training techniques. Let's play that one. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Let's watch this. Press play, Toxs. We're going to watch this whole video.
You're really doing this right
No,
now?
I'm dead serious, bro. Press play.
Okay.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys a easy way to use the gimbal if you just picked it up. Now, a lot of people get the gimbal and they think that it's gonna change their content just by picking it up and setting it up and then shooting with it. But there's a certain technique that you should know in order to use a gimbal the right way to get the best footage possible. So what you wanna do is basically set the gimbal up as stated before, and then once you set the gimbal up, you wanna get comfortable with how it moves. Now, I have my gimbal always set in follow mode because I like to have complete control over it. So basically what you wanna do is have the gimbal set up.
And stuff. So like
and
nobody
figure
knows.
out
Bro, it's
where the
okay.
pivot
We're
points
watching
are.
this.
I recommend setting your gimbal to slow for follow speed, not fast, because fast is going to respond much faster and you might have a little bit more jitters in your footage because it's super sensitive. So you wanna set your follow speed to slow so it allows you to have a little bit room for error. You wanna practice going left and right and figure out where the gimbal starts to move. That's the important part, is understanding when your gimbal starts to pivot. So if you're going left and right, up and down, the gimbal is gonna follow your every move. So if you wanna go up, you tilt it up, it's gonna go up. If you wanna go down, you tilt it down, it's gonna go down. If you wanna go left and right, the same applies. So basically, once you figure out that and you practice that, practice for about 5-10 minutes, you'll understand how it works. The more you do this, the better you'll get. What you wanna do is tuck your elbows into your ribs, hold the gimbal with 2 hands, and squat down a little bit. Now you don't want to walk straight up, because when you walk straight up, you get more jitters in your shot. If you want to go around somebody, or if you want to film your subject or go around your car, or anything you're filming, whether you're going from top to bottom, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're not forcing your movement. So we're going to go to the left for this shot. We're going to keep our subject in the center the whole time. This is going to be a parallax shot. And a parallax shot is when you're moving around your subject and the subject stays in the center of your shot the whole time. So we're going to go left. Now, we can easily just go left and then turn after, but then you're going to have a bunch of jittery footage. As you can see, he's coming out, our subject is coming out, and I can turn after, and there's a bit of lag. Majority of people who get the gimbal will do this. They'll try to just go crazy with the gimbal, but you want to focus on what you're shooting, have your subject mapped out, know what you want to shoot, and keep that subject in the center the whole time. We're going to squat down a little bit, keep our elbows tucked.
Who's this guy that
knees
came
a
out of the
little
blue?
bit,
That's
and
my
then
best friend.
the minute the gimbal starts to pivot, we want
That's
to
all
move.
I had to help. I had no help
Keeping
for this, so he was the only person
the
I could
subject
film.
in the center the
But
whole
he's using my
time.
camera.
You don't have to force your movement. You can use your body
I like how you
to
did the
follow
split
and
screen.
keep your subject in the center the whole
Yeah.
time. Same applies
This is
for
like over a
the
year
other
now.
direction.
This is like
if you're going
over
to
a
the
year
right,
now.
the same thing. You want to make slow,
This is
steady
so
movements. Walk through your heels and walk through your toes. If
You
you're
got
going
arrows
forward
pointing
and back.
too?
So if you're going from top to bottom, same thing. You really can't tuck your
Yeah, in this
elbows in,
video,
but as long as you focus on keeping your subject in the center of the frame the whole time, your footage will still look smooth. So I'm going to go from top to bottom here, so you guys can see. And my focal point is going to be the lens of the camera.
Okay.
So I'm keeping that in the center here and going down. One more time. Go down, gonna be focusing on the camera, keeping that steady. Cool. The key
Oh,
to
dude, it's so
understanding how the gimbal
embarrassing.
works is just practicing.
This
The
is
more you
actually really
practice, the
good.
better you'll get. You can pick up any of these gimbals,
But
like I
you
said
don't use a
earlier, from
gimbal.
Amazon, Best Buy, or
Yeah,
any
but
of
it's
your
still,
local
if I
resellers,
wanted to.
But they all do the same thing, and that's stabilize your footage. No matter what gimbal you have, they all operate the same. I've had $1,500 gimbals, $2,000 gimbals. They all work the same way, and they all operate the same. So practice as much as you can, and you'll get better. Practice, practice, practice. I promise you, your footage will come out A1.
Guys, honestly, what's your honest opinion? Play something else with some editing or something.
I don't really know if I have any. I don't remember, dude. It's
You
been
said
a
no.
while.
It's an introduction to editing your content. What's that?
I think the introductions are just like, where's that?
That's high quality content. No, it was something. I just saw it. No, scroll down. The foundation of camera transitions. That sounds advanced. That sounds very advanced. All right, keep going down. I saw editing up here. Yup, edit your own content. There you go. Editing apps you can use. Let's go. Play that. Let's give them some gems.
I don't think that's an edited video though.
All right, so play editing with pan transitions. What's that?
So there are a couple of different editing apps that you can use, and quite honestly, they pretty much all do the same thing. Edit your videos. But some of these apps have features that allow you to
cannot
do a
watch this,
bit
dude.
more when editing. I personally use CapCut, which is very popular, and you've probably seen those videos with the moving pictures that were trending at some point. That trend made CapCut more popular for creators, and it also made things very easy for creators when editing their videos.
CapCut?
You can also edit your clips on the
Yeah.
computer if you feel more comfortable, or if your
CapCut.
phone is giving you a hard time while
That's
editing
what I
the
use to
footage
edit your
in the
reels,
app.
actually.
If you have an iPhone, all you have to do is log into your iCloud on the computer, and all of your clips will come up.
That's my
You then
video?
want to select the
Yeah.
clips you want to save to the computer.
I use some
and
of
make
your
sure that you
content in here,
select
too.
original quality file before hitting export. You can then save into whatever folder you choose and pull up the folder in your editing software and edit your clips. At the end of the day, it's really preference, and all these apps will get the job done. There are a ton of other apps and features, but try not to get too hung up on using so many different apps, because it's not the app that is creating the video, it's you and your creativity. If you choose not to use any third-party apps, you can always edit an Instagram.
remember this.
But for me, in my honest
remember
experience,
this.
with the type of videos that I do, I always run into issues. I either have lag issues or music timing issues, and most of it is because of the amount of clips I have in my edits. Even if the video music plays in sync, the minute I go to post, the music is either off timing or the video ends up being laggy. It's mostly due to when I have a variety of clips and they're all in 4K. I don't think these apps like Instagram and TikTok are optimized for advanced editing, which is why I try to stay away from using them for more complex edits. If you're using text to go over your videos, then I definitely recommend using the text in the apps, especially TikTok for text-to-speech, which is very popular. In the next section, we're going to do a live session showing you how I create my content and how you can utilize these different apps. Like I said before, try not to get too hung up on using a ton of different apps. Just find which one you're most comfortable with and run with it. So before we get into the next section, make sure you download CapCut to begin. You don't have to use CapCut. You can use Instagram or TikTok and edit in the apps, but for some transitions, you're probably going to be better off using CapCut or a third-party app. Now let's get into making our first video. I'll see you guys in the next section.
Look, man.
Okay.
Look,
enough
man.
of this.
This is good stuff, y'all. Y'all go ahead and
I smell the cap.
No, this is actually really good stuff. What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, man. This is not. Nah.
What are you talking about? Look, guys, y'all saw this, right? Here, put me on the screen here.
You are on the screen.
No, you got your video website here on the screen. Look, guys, understand. If this was good to you, type yes in chat, what you've seen so far. Right? I'm putting the link. If you want to go buy it, it's only $57. I honestly think everybody should go buy this. It's about 160 of y'all on here. At least 30 of y'all should go buy this right now. Like, everybody's saying yes, too. This is really good. What are you so nervous about, bro?
Because it's just not I just feel like it's not my best work.
Bro, you got to stop trying to be a perfectionist, man. Life ain't about being a perfectionist. Life is about execution.
I executed.
Okay, but you're not even putting the product out there. You see how many people, you know how many people in this chat said they didn't even heard of a gimbal until they saw this? Really think about that. Something that's so simple as a gimbal to you. Folks in this live have never even heard of it before. It's like the same way I used to tell you, yo, Toxs, everybody knows about FHA and conventional first-time homebuyer programs. This ain't, people don't really know this. Like, what are you talking about? And you used to say to me, bro, just because you know it, don't mean the world know it. It's just, use your own advice. Use your own advice. It's the same thing. You have talent. You have intellectual property. You always keep saying you want to make more money. And you have the money in your brain. It's in your fucking brain, bro. You have to take it out of your brain. You have a full service studio here. You have one in your crib. You have all the equipment that you will ever need in your life to film the hot. Like, bro, I've invested so much money into this, and I've always told you, this is not just for me. You can use any of this shit, and you know it, at any point in time. Bro, why are you not sitting out here promoting this? Beats the hell out of me.
Time is a big part of it.
You don't need time if you're on a channel that got 110,000 people on here.
Well, I'm saying, but this is real estate, bro.
This is a real estate channel where I teach. What's the name of my Brunch and Learn series? What were we doing? We were doing the social media lunch and learns, and I used to have you speak at them last year. I just now transformed that social media lunch and learn into a brunch and learn.
What's it called?
How to build a revolution or something with your digital footprint, some shit like that. Let me check my notes. I forgot the name of it.
Something like that.
Let me see. What's the name? What's the name of this series?
Digital real estate or something like that, or?
Nah, it's what's the name of this thing? Create a movement with your digital footprint. Brunch and learn, right? This has everything to do with it. Because people need, matter of fact, the one we do in Chicago, you're going to talk.
No.
Now
I'm being serious.
You're going to speak.
No.
I'm going to bring Will with us, so Will command the cameras, and you're going to give a presentation on how to create content with your phone, et cetera, and you're going to be part of the presentation. You're not going to just, because I'm always including you in my storyline and everything like that anyway. No, you're going to present. Because real estate professionals need to learn this stuff, bro. And I've told you this before.
Dude, I don't want to do that. I definitely
you don't have a choice.
I'll be thinking about that every single day.
You don't
waking
have a
up
choice
like,
now.
yo, I still got to seek. No.
Well, you know what? You like to
dude, even that lunch and learn we did when I spoke, I was extremely nervous.
Great.
Extremely.
Congratulations. Welcome to the uncomfortable zone where everything grows in your uncomfortable zone. Nothing grows in comfort, Toxs. You hear me talk about this all the time. I told DJ Envy no 5 times, right? If I would have stuck to those no's and stayed in my comfort zone, do you think we would be sitting in this chair doing what we're doing today? No.
No, but
No,
you have
but
a you have a
it's-
gift. You have a gift though.
So do you.
Yeah, but not everybody's gift is to speak.
My gift was never to speak.
Yes, it was.
I hate this shit.
Yeah, but you may see it that way, but other people.
But you
don't.
know more than everybody who you talking to. So what difference does it make?
In what sense? No more than what?
And in terms of content and production, no one's
Yeah.
fucking with you.
But that doesn't mean
There's no but. It's no but, bro. Stop trying to find a way out of this. Walk into your greatness, bro. Walk into your greatness. Walk into your greatness and own that shit. Like, come on, man. Walk into your greatness, man. You know what? I'm about to go buy this course right now. I'm buying this shit. How you buy it?
I can't even help you, man.
I'm buying this right now.
I literally, I feel bad because I
Buy
can't
now.
Really,
Email can't be blank. Here's my email. Why can't I just use Apple Pay? There we go. Apple Pay me, please. Thank you very much. $57. Here
it
we
actually
go.
worked with Apple Pay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did check that off.
I just purchased it. One last step. Okay. And you want my password? Okay, great. I just purchased this.
Thank you for your purchase.
Okay. Thanks for enrolling. You see it. You can't probably see it.
You gotta have it closer to your head.
I gotta put it close to my
Yes,
head. Okay. I just purchased it, okay?
Yo, that's a
Thanks for
screenshot right
enrolling
there.
into the Content Creators Blueprint course. I just purchased it too. Boom. Everybody go purchase it.
Somebody say, "What's the worst that can happen?" No, you're right. I just, you know how Matt feels about like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ripping them off. You know what I mean?
How you
That's my
ripping them
biggest
off?
thing.
People didn't even know what a gimbal was.
Well, I don't know because it's just hard. Like I want to give out as much information as possible, like you do. You know what I mean? So it's like it's similar for me. It's like, damn, I don't really feel like I really delivered what, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't feel like the Blueprint one was the best work that I've ever done. But it was
Everything was in there though. Everything.
It was so much that I missed out. There's a lot that I didn't put in the Blueprint 1 or the Blueprint 2. You know why? It's because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. When was that, 2020? I didn't know what I was doing 3 years ago. I wasn't the way I am right now, I'm a 180 from where I was then. You know what I'm saying? So from my experience of content and production and everything like that, the next Blueprint will be probably the best work. Because from a filmmaking perspective and being comfortable on camera and having now 3 more years of teaching experience on camera, I'm so much better now. I know how to formulate my lessons better. And with the help of this chat GPT shit, oh my God, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, because now I can write my lesson plans in 2.2 seconds now. So that course, the Blueprint 3, and any product that I put out, like, it's going to be incredible. So you can't like dim your own light and think you ripping somebody off or this, that, and that. No, you're giving information at the highest level that you can at that time. This is why you got to keep doing content and keep creating products and keep putting more products to updated versions. And they get better and better and better. Blueprint 2, from a production standpoint, was better than Blueprint 1.
Yeah, we were more.
We had more
prepared
equipment. We
for
had
that.
better equipment. We was a little bit more prepared. It wasn't a week to do 100 videos. We made it shorter, to the point. Took out a lot of fluff. Now, Blueprint 3, yo, gonna crush that joint. I already got outlines of things. Where now this thing is gonna look better. The packaging is gonna be better. The marketing, the rollout, everything's going to be 10 times better. So with your volume 1, that shit looks so good and it was a year old. Think about how many more people you could have helped in this past year.
That could have helped a lot.
Exactly. So don't be
I knew
selfish
that.
with your talent, man.
Yeah.
Us real estate people need to know how to be content creators. You have a gift that we don't have. You know how much I've learned just from listening to you? Even though I don't say shit to you, I'll be like, this guy's right, but I'm not going to tell him.
Why don't you just tell me though?
No,
Why not?
I can't tell you.
It doesn't apply to your field though. It's not like I'm telling you about mortgages. I'm telling you about, what do you mean it doesn't matter? If I'm telling you something that could help you, first of all, I'm telling you because I care, for one, and I'm not going to give you no information if I don't want you to know anything. But you should just at least tell me, like, all right, you're right. What's the next step? How are we going? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just purchased this shit.
What's that got to do with what I just said?
Look, I'm telling you, if I purchased it and other people purchased this just now, then you're not ripping nobody off. They're going to get value from it. You got to feel confident and feel good about the product that you're putting in. And you can't think from your perspective. Because I always tell you, bro, the stuff that you nitpicking about, no one's paying attention to that. No one even sees that. But you, from a production standpoint, you be in your head because you're like, oh, no, this, that, and that. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't even see what you're saying. Because the common eye, which is all of us here, like, I'm your audience. Like how you say you're my audience, I'm your audience, and I'm telling you, that gimbal with the squat and low thing, I never knew that. I had a gimbal. You know why I don't use it? I don't even know where it's at. I used it one time, I said, this shit is stupid. The shit is moving all over the place. I can't control it right.
Yeah.
There's no instructions on how to use it.
No, I have a whole video on how to, yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
But
if I would have had that video, I probably would have my gimbal with me everywhere I go to create better reels for myself.
Yeah.
I might have to incorporate that.
No, that's why I said to you, I'm going to start bringing it to when we travel, because it's much easier to make reels now, rather than having to wait for an edit on the camera. But yeah, now the gimbal is that's the secret right there for all my content. That's how I grew 80,000 followers on my page.
How long did it take you to grow 80,000 followers with your gimbal and your iPhone?
September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
8 months?
8 months, 9 months.
So you was averaging 10,000 followers a month using your iPhone and the gimbal. You think people don't want to know how to use that and do that and will pay for that?
Yeah, there are people, but there's a lot of content out there, like I said, that
it don't matter.
Stuff. Yeah. Well, we had a lot going on last year too, bro.
We always have a lot going on, so it don't matter. You, and I told you this before, this content blueprint fits right into what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm selling this shit everywhere I go now. This is going to be a part of something I'm selling now.
Can you at least let me make a section? Just listen to me right now. Because this is your audience, right? Can you at least let me make a section explaining more on where to put lights at, how to set up a camera if you're at a desk?
Yeah, how long is it going to take you to make this though? Time is money. And that could just be an update.
Well, my studio just got done. I literally just finished it.
Okay, so that could be an update though. We can sell it now as is. And
yeah, but that's a very important part.
Okay, it could be an update, and when it's ready, whoever purchased it, hey, check your email. We just updated the course with a new section. You see? You're overthinking.
Yeah, but you know how to do this. That's why. Like, I'm not really, I'm not a salesperson. So I don't really.
Nah, Big Uncle want more than 10% of the profits, though. You said 10% too low for MG, baby.
See? And that's how you get finessed. That's how you get finessed. This guy.
Big MG gonna get more than 10%, baby, because Big MG gonna be out here selling.
Yeah, I'll make $5. Of course, that took 6 months messing with this guy.
Yeah. All right. What else we talking about here? No, but seriously, sell a course, bro. I'm selling it. We all gonna buy it. I just purchased it. How many sales did you get so far?
I don't even know.
Go to your dashboard. How many people purchased it since we've been on here? Let's go to your dashboard. Let's see how many people in the chat that was saying they was going to buy it. Let's see if they really did. Dashboard. What's that, 3 people, including me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 3 sales. Think about that, right? So we've been speaking about this, and this is just a lesson for everybody to learn, right? We've probably been speaking about this for what? An hour?
Well, not the course. We was talking about
No, I'm talking about the course, exactly, in your course. 30 minutes?
30.
So 30 minutes, Toxs has made $171 in 30 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you were going with that, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Off a $57 product, you made $171 in 30 minutes of your time on something that you didn't even want to put out there. You got to think about it. If you're talking about this every single day, and this goes for everybody watching this too, if you put on a product, every single day you speak about your product. Look, every day I get a text from Macy's, from fucking Modell's. I thought they closed down years ago. They still text me. I get text messages, emails from all types of people every day. Big corporations I'm speaking about, not just us, product creators and stuff like that. I'm talking about big major corporations. Every day they're talking about their business. They're putting out a new product, a new sale, this, that, and a third. Why? Every day I get a text message from one of these shoppers at one of these designer stores. Every single day. Yo, man, I got some double X's on this drip. It's coming in next week. You like it? And you know what I do? Yay or nay. So every day I'm spending money with somebody because they're showing me their product. And if I like it and I can afford it, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
The people who just watched this for 30 minutes, they liked it, they purchased it, and you made $171, and they're going to get value out of it. And they're going to use it to monetize their intellectual property. Everyone should have a product. I don't know how many times I got to say this. Everybody should have an ebook. Everybody should have a course. Everybody should have a book. Everybody should have something that can add value to someone else.
Okay. Well, I did that.
You know how many people who work a full-time job, who go risk their life, running into burning buildings, protecting and serving, don't make $171 an hour? And you made it in 30 minutes?
Yeah. That's true. That is
Look,
true.
Tiffany Joseph, if you cooking, girl, you better make a video. Think about this. People are risking their lives to make $20 an hour. The dude, the contractor in my crib today, I didn't take a video of it. I was on live, but the dude is mad dangerous. They create all types of bridges on the foundation, shit buckling. How much you think he getting paid to do this dangerous work that he's doing right now to build my house?
Probably like
$20 an hour?
Nah, he's probably making.
He's a worker, so he's not making a lot of money.
He's probably getting paid for the day.
Okay, a day rate, right?
Probably $200 a day.
You made it in 30 minutes and you didn't risk your life. He could fall, break his neck, because that shit is high.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it all sounds good. Everything you say is definitely right.
I'm living proof of it.
Yeah, but it's just, then I'm sure other people can relate too, because everybody's is trying to inspire and say, oh, but it's like when you actually make the product, it's like, then what? Like, how do you deal with that? You never really talk about that either.
What?
Like when you finish the blueprint, the moving parts after that can be overwhelming.
In terms of what?
It's
the
not
customer
just
service of it?
Everything. It's not just like, you put the product out. It's a lot of work.
No, but.
So you know what I'm saying?
Okay. A lot of work is what Homeboy was doing today, right? Homeboy was on top of a foundation that's probably 10 feet high in the air.
Yeah.
1,000 feet, right? It's big as shit. They had wood planks Like the dude is literally walking on the planks with gravel in a barrel, rolling it on the joint to pour it inside of the thing because we about to do framing.
Yeah.
That's dangerous, bro. That's a lot of work.
Nah,
You sitting back and answering somebody's customer service email is child's play. You can do that in your bed.
No, not that. I'm saying like the motions of it, where to post it, like all this stuff I did by myself. I didn't hire anybody to do anything.
I didn't hire nobody either. I did it by myself too, and I post by myself too. I didn't hire nobody.
Lot, man. It's a lot. It's like
it is.
I get stressed out thinking about it.
All right. Do you like money? Do you like money? Yes or no?
Depends on how you saying it.
Oh my God, bro. Simple question.
Do I need money? Yeah.
Do you like money? Do you like to make money? Do you
I honestly don't even know what it feels like to make the kind of money that, you know what I'm saying, you probably make. So I can't say I like it yet. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. The money that I make is somebody else's tax money.
Explain.
Okay. There's levels to everything in life. So the money that you think is great that I make, somebody else is paying that to IRS.
Okay, but you still have, you're in a different bracket though.
We all are in brackets in life. It's levels, bro. You got to work your way up to levels. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. So I continue to work my ass off every single day till I get to the levels that I want to be. God willing, 10 years, 20 years, however long it takes, I'm going to just keep working until I feel like, oh, look at my bank account, like, and my retirement monies and all my investments, like, I could probably chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near that. No matter how much money I make, I'm not there. So who cares, right? The whole purpose is to be able, money is a tool. Money is a tool that solves problems.
Okay.
Right? I have a lot of problems. So I need them solved. So I need money to solve them.
See, that's where I get lost though.
How?
Because if I have a problem, then I fix it with however I can get it fixed. But when it comes to money, it's like, okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. If I had money, I'd probably fix a lot of my problems.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
You just said it yourself. If you had money, it'll probably fix a lot of your problems. Money is a tool to fix problems if used correctly.
I just was never really like, I never really had anybody to tell me like, oh, you need, like, I don't know. I just never really thought about like looking at money as a you know, as the answer to all my problems or solution to everything.
Money is the problem. The root. Money is the answer to most problems.
Yeah.
Most divorces are caused by what? Financial reasons.
Okay, money. Yeah.
Yeah. Most relationships end probably because of financial reasons.
Yeah.
Most people don't go enjoy their life. Why? Because of financial reasons. Most people don't buy real estate. Why? Because of financial reasons. Most people don't go out on the weekend. Why? Because of financial reasons. Most people probably don't go on vacations as often as they like. Why? Because of financial reasons. Money is a tool that solves all these problems.
What about when they say money is the root of
You was who you was before you got here, player. If you was evil and an asshole before you got money, when you get money, it's just going to enhance your asshole and your evilness. So,
okay.
So money is not the root of all evil. The root of all evil is people and their souls. Because you was who you was before you got here, bro.
Yeah, that's what I always thought about, you know, just that, like, the, you know, together, like, money. Like, if you're driven by money, then it kind of changes you.
There's
that's
nothing wrong.
That's just my mentality of, like, you know.
Because in our community, we look at success as the devil.
It could be that.
No, we do.
That's probably what it is growing up.
We look at like, oh, they think they're better than us. They got a couple dollars. They think they this. They think they that. So when you growing up in these type of environments with this type of mentality, we got to remember, broke is the common mentality of black and brown people because we grew up in poverty for the most part.
Yeah.
Not all of us, but the majority of us grew up in poverty and unsavory living conditions at times and things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
So you come up in a mindset of broken homes and broken households and generational, you know, curses. So that mentality of success is not embedded into your DNA. The mentality of brokenness and struggle is embedded into our DNA. So when people look at money as evil, or you cherish money, you're still mentally, you have trauma. It's not the money, it's you as a person. And you have to change who you are as a person to understand that money is a tool. It's not the root of all evil.
Yeah.
It's the person who has the money. If they were evil before the money, the evilness is going to be enhanced because they'd have more tools now and resources to do more evil shit.
Yeah. That's true. I like that.
So if I'm a good person, when I get money, what do you think I'm going to do with my money? I'm going to do good things for people to help them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just get money and just become, oh, I'm an asshole now. Yeah. And I'm going to go just be asshole and do asshole things. No. I'm a good person already. So I have money now. I'm going to do more stuff to help more people who don't have the financial means.
Yeah.
Money is not the root of all evil.
Yeah, I just always heard that, and it's always been a thing, like, you know, because you you look at certain people who are in sales or who are doing some type of a career that has to do with sales, and like, you know, a car salesman or whatever it is, and they're driven by mostly
No, they're
money,
not.
though.
It's because they have a job to do.
Yeah, but then they'd be doing some shicey stuff though.
But
They'll
people
bang
are
you out for,
shiesty
like,
regardless, bro.
yeah,
It don't matter if they were selling cars or selling watermelons. They're going to do some shiesty shit because they're just a shiesty person. You was who you was before you got here.
yeah,
It don't matter. Like, bro, when I came in this mortgage business, I was taught by ex-Wall Streeters. And I've done some things that I wasn't proud of, but my moral compass at some point in my career came on. And you know what had happened when I lost everything? Because that was God slapping the shit out of me and saying, look, you earned a lot of this the wrong way. You treated people like numbers. You were banging out people and you shouldn't have. So although you have amassed with some sort of assets and money and things like that, I'm going to take it all away from you. And then at that moment, I had to realize that I can't treat people like a dollar sign. I got to treat them like people.
mm-hmm.
And that's when my moral compass started to come back on, when I got out of my own mental funk. And I said, no, I got to do this business a different way. I got to deepen relationships and do things. And then my life changed. It's because I'm a good person. The way I was taught as a young, hungry inner city kid coming around all this money, yeah, you're very impressionable from what you see from other people, especially people who are more successful than you. You can become very impressionable by that. And you start walking and talking like that because you think that's the way you're supposed to walk and talk to be successful. But I had to learn that the hard way. And this is why I'm able to have this type of dialogue with everybody who's watching this right now and telling you, like, your money's not the root of it. And even the love of money, I love money, right? I don't lust over it, though.
You love money, you just don't lust over it.
Yeah, I don't lust over money. Like, I love money. Let's not get it twisted. I love her. I need her. I want her. But I'm not going to go out here and do things that are inappropriate just so I can get money.
I think most people are doing that nowadays.
There's a lot of people who are doing things inappropriate because they want a shortcut. And I understand that I'd rather take the stairs than the escalator or the elevator.
Yeah.
I just gave y'all a whole lot of
Interesting.
gems right there.
Yeah, I'm listening. This is good.
So put out your content, put out your course. Refresh your screen. How many people purchase? Refresh. $342 you've made. How many people is that? How many customers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 customers, new customers, $342 in the hour. Most people don't make that in a week, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I never look at the numbers though. Like, you
But
know?
this is you have to look at the numbers because this is the power of intellectual property.
But that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I get what you're saying, and I agree with everything you're saying. But like, if I looked at this and got like hyped up, which is exactly what I did with this course, and I got hyped up, I think it's so easy to get into that mindset of like, damn, I made that much like that. What else I got to do to get this? So
But there's
it's like,
nothing wrong with that.
I know, but
That's business, Tooks.
and that's the part of
But
me that I don't
because
really know how to like.
Because you're looking at it as you're ashamed.
What do you mean?
Don't be ashamed of success.
Maybe I just feel bad.
Don't be ashamed of success.
How am I ashamed of success though?
Because you don't want to be successful.
I do,
You don't.
but I want to be successful knowing that money isn't my driving factor.
Who cares what your driving factor is, bro?
Well, that's what keeps me genuine and kind of really want to.
Okay, great. Whatever you got to do, whatever floats your boat, my nigga. Like,
No, I'm just saying that's just how it is. I don't know.
okay, whatever
like,
floats your boat, but I want you to be successful. Whether it's the money, whether it's helping people, a combination of the two, who cares?
no, helping has always been my thing. Like,
Okay,
when,
so
when it
then-
comes to production stuff.
So
yeah.
then go help as many people as you can, and the cherry on top is the money. It's the tool, the tool that you're going to get, the resources that you're going to get from helping people. That's God's reward. God don't want us to be broke, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely mindset.
It's all in your
Exactly,
mindset. Your
mindset.
mindset is broken, but we're going to get you out of this, bro, because I'm telling you, you should be making $10,000 a month off of this product at a very minimum.
I mean, I probably could, but
You damn sure can.
I don't know if I'm ready to take on that kind of anxiety though either.
Well, you better go pray about it and go see a therapist.
No, but think about it. Like that kind of money could really could mess somebody up mentally, you know?
Go pray about it. Why you think I went to church?
Yeah, you're in a whole different. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think about the things that you have to spend money on, and you really put into perspective recently when we were, I think, coming back from Detroit about how much you have to spend on certain things or on the way there. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, you're actually coming out of your own pocket for a lot of this stuff, and
For all
it's
of
not,
it.
yeah.
And I
it's
make
like,
no money from it.
That's crazy though. Like
I'm negative.
but like,
I'm negative $500,000, bro.
but that would like really.
No.
I don't even know.
I need everybody to understand this. I am negative $500,000 right now. Doing
it's-
what we're doing right now. I am negative.
Yeah.
I could have went and bought buildings. But no, I decided to invest that money into my intellectual property to be able to do this type of stuff that we're doing at scale at the highest qualities possible. Because when I told you, yo, when we first started building the studio out, like the real studio, not
Yeah.
when we did the fake one in 2020, right? When I said, yo, you know what? We bought a couple cameras. I was cheap.
As always.
I was dirt because I'm cheap.
Yeah.
But I say, yo, if we're going to do this, you know what? You're right. And that was one of the things I gave you credit for. I said,
What?
you're right about buying new equipment, having the quality. If we're going to film on the road, do all this stuff, because I got tired of the production. I'm like, yo, I could just do this myself. Like, why am I paying other people for production and I get slack quality?
Yeah.
Like, I got Toxs production on my side. I can hire more staff. I can own my own equipment. Let me invest into my intellectual property.
Well, first you wanted me to do it, and I said, "Damn,
And
damn."
you
sure
said
am
no,
not."
but I said, okay, now you're going to force me to hire more people, which I don't because I'm cheap as fuck. Because I know, damn, I got to spend all this money. And I'm not going to make $1 off of this right now.
But I could have made a lot of money then.
Who, you?
Yeah, just by taking over and kind of like running everything, because I already had equipment.
Yeah, but you didn't have this equipment.
It's not about the equipment; it's about the mindset.
I understand that. But what I'm saying to you and the audience is that I put my money up. I put my money where my mouth is. I invested into myself because I believe I will make a profit on this one day. I
Yeah.
don't know when that day is going to be. Like I don't. I need it to come.
Exactly.
And I don't know when it's going to come. But I invested into myself because I believe wholeheartedly in what I'm doing and my messaging and everything behind it. Because I believe that it's helping people
Yeah, it is.
achieve their goals. So if I got to put in $500,000 to buy equipment, travel the world, basically hire staff, do all this other stuff that I've been doing over the past 18 months so that you guys can go buy real estate and build your wealth, then I know God's going to bless me at some point. I just can't rush his timing on it. I just got to be faithful that it will happen,
Yeah.
period. So with you and your stuff, like, you can't worry about anything that might come out. You want to welcome that stuff. I welcome being uncomfortable right now because I know once I'm uncomfortable, I know I'm growing. I know God, being uncomfortable is God stretching you to become great. And if God is not stretching you to become great, then you stagnate. You're living in comfort. You're not going to grow. You're going to stay the same way you were. Year 1, year 5, you're the same. But if you look at our trajectory over the past 4 to 5 years, it's steadily growing. Is it growing as fast as other people in our circle? Absolutely not. But it's growing
Yeah.
slowly. Our YouTube numbers prove it. In the past 90 days, 50,000 new subs. You know how many of the creators and the influencers that I know with 3-4 times the amount of followers come up to me when we be outside, or they text me like, yo, Matt, I see you, bro. I see what you're doing. You're doing something. You're going crazy right now, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm just working. No one's going to outwork me. I tell them all that. I'm going to outwork all of y'all. Respectfully,
Yeah.
right? We put in our work. And whatever comes, the outcome of that, it comes. I deal with it when it happens. I'm not going to sit here and try to plan for things that may or may not happen. I'm only focused on the things I can control. And that's me coming to the studio, the days we're filming, hopefully have a good topic, and film.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been on this for 3 hours probably almost right now. I don't have to do this.
Yeah, it's been two and a half.
2.5 hours, I could leave.
This is true.
But what I'm saying to you is you have intellectual property at the end of the day. Everybody here has intellectual property. Everybody has a way to earn a living. Refresh it. Let's see how much you made right now.
Somebody said, you don't love money, MG. That's like someone saying they love their hammer. You can't love an inanimate object. You just value it because it improves your life and helps others.
However you want to say it. Some say tomato, some say tomato. Okay.
That was good, though.
That was good. But some say tomato, some say tomato.
You could love the hammer, though. If it makes your job easier, you could fall in love with it.
Absolutely. I love AI. Like that thing making my life easy. It's a tool, man. I love all the tools and all the resources that God is bringing in my way because it creates more opportunities. You refresh your screen?
Nah, I mean,
Refresh it one more time.
I don't think it's it's the same.
Okay, you still at 6 customers. All right, everybody go buy Toxs course. And then go get the webinar. But ultimately, I say all this to say, everybody has intellectual property. Everybody out here should be trying to figure out how do you create another revenue stream. Even if you make $500 a month, do you understand that's a bill?
Yeah.
That's a car note for some people.
Now my car note's more than that.
Okay, it pays a portion of it though.
Yeah, it pays a good
And,
amount.
and it's being paid by something that was created a year ago. Think how it's evergreen.
Yeah.
All you got to do is go on your stories every day and post it. Put a post 2 to 3 a week about the course. Have a link for somebody to buy it. At some point, somebody's going to see it and say, you know what? I like what you do. I'm going to trust what you do, and I'm going to buy your product if you make it super affordable. This is why I'm putting out content for $29. I put out books. I was so against putting out books, bro. Jermaine was like, yo, for 3 years telling me to put out a book. Remember when we did a video in upstairs and he first dropped one of his books?
That was a video. Day in the life loan officer.
Yep, that was part of
Yeah.
the vlog.
That video did well too.
It did really well. That was 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
He's been telling me put out a book for 3 years. I'm like, bro, I'm not putting no fucking book. Get out of here. I don't want no books. Best decision I ever made. And I'm putting out a whole bunch more. Why? Because it's a low ticket item. People want to read. They want the information. This is my merch. People have been asking me for hoodies and t-shirts, and I never wanted to do that. I'd rather wear a Milano. I'd rather wear assets over liabilities. I'd rather wear my people's stuff because I like their quality better, and I don't want to put that out. But this is my merch.
Yeah.
The education, man. Education is $1 trillion a year business, probably. I'm probably over exaggerating that number, but y'all get where I'm going
I'm
with
sure
it.
it's up there.
It's
For
up
sure.
there.
I'm sure it's somewhere up there.
So it's like, why wouldn't I put it out? And now that I see that I have it, you know how dope it is to be people coming to me for an autograph? I'm a fucking loan officer.
It's crazy if you think about that.
You see it live and in person, bro.
Yeah, but you know,
Think about where we started.
that's why I don't know. I just,
Because it's not phasing you. Because now it's becoming normal. It's some normalcy now.
but even when it first happened, I wasn't really like surprised. I was like, that comes with what you're doing with content, social media. You get recognized more. People want to take photos of you. It's pretty common. So,
It's pretty common, but it's uncommon for my profession.
right. But so for me, seeing that, it was just like, oh, okay, we're starting to get somewhere, with content. Yep. This is the start of something new. So
Yeah. And it's God willing, it will continue to grow and grow and grow. And that's why I said, I always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. All of this is one bite at a time.
yeah.
This is why I say, bro, okay, the first part of this live didn't go so great.
It did not.
It did not. It was a tragedy. It was still some good information, but it was just a tragedy from a tech perspective. But, we learned from it. And we keep moving the conversation as the conversation turned out to where now it made you $342.
Yeah.
That's a win, bro. Think
That is a
about,
win.
I talk about this every single day on this page. Like I talk about my stuff on this page. It's going to make some money. And it's going to help people. Most importantly.
True.
Ebony Watson said, I'm now eating my elephant. One bite at a time. Great point about books being his merch. Yep. God's timing is the best, Tiffany. Toxs needs to get out of his own way. Agreed. It's rules that come with money, young homie. Agreed. So it's rules that come with money. Don't blow it on hotties. Rule number one.
Don't blow it on hotties.
Don't blow it on hotties. Rule number one. Don't blow your money on hotties, man.
That sounds like some old school ish.
It's super old school. Sometimes you follow the rules and sometimes you don't.
Don't blow it on hotties.
Yeah, but it ain't tricking if you got it, though. It's another rule, too.
Wow. This guy got all the rules.
Hey, they call me Unc for a reason, bro. I grew up a different way. I'm cut from a different cloth, playboy. All right. I think I'm done with this.
What do you think?
Not me thinking elephant meat is sold. Laughing out loud. Yo, all right, where's the link? Where's the link, Tanisha? Let's put the link for Toxs' book one more time, and let's put...
For my book?
I mean, not your book, for your course. The Content Creators Blueprint. Everybody go get the Content Creators Blueprint if you want to learn how to make better content using your iPhone, from editing to high-quality videos, trending sounds, hashtags, all that good stuff Toxs be talking about. Grow your page. He grew his page from 0 to 80,000 in, what'd you say, 8 months?
Yeah, 8 months posting like every single day. You remember when I was posting every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to come up on your feed all the time. Now
All
I
the
haven't,
time.
yeah.
It's so annoying. Nigga, dude, Carl be getting 10 million views. I'm like, how you get 10 million views on this? Like,
And even then, you was not listening, bro. I was telling you like, yo, this is what you gotta do, bro. He's like, I ain't listening to that. Okay, cool. Don't listen then. Don't
No.
listen.
look, go get the Content Creators Blueprint, curated by Toxs Productions himself. Tanisha just put the link in the chat. Go get it. Go learn the content. The guy, look, my content, y'all see my content. It's not because of me. It's because of Toxs. So go buy it. I'm your living proof of this. Shout out to Tiffany for getting the books. And everybody go buy some books too while you're at it. Go learn. Go join a learning center. Go buy the webinar. You know? So I think we're going to go out to eat. We'll probably go to the lunch spot. You made some money today, so you can treat me today.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's going to be my payment. You about to spend all that money on some 1942 for me.
What? Yeah, nah. I'm gonna go. I gotta film.
Yeah, matter of fact, you gotta go film. You gotta go film the fucking extra part you were saying about this course.
What? Oh,
Lighting or something.
yeah. I thought that was a joke.
No, I'm dead serious, bro. You need to get this content out.
Yeah, but no. What I was saying is make it a section for like, realtors.
Yeah, realtors and loan officers.
That was the original plan.
Yeah, we're gonna when they come to the brunch and learns, they're gonna see you speak, and they'll get some game at the brunch and learns moving forward. Toxs will be on the stage. That's
Wait,
it.
what brunch and learns? What are you talking about?
We got one in Chicago coming up.
But like, what is that similar to?
I'm gonna do one in
like the Kiana Watson's?
no, like the social media lunch and learns we was doing. Just a little more elevated. I'm gonna give you 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yep.
Nah, bro.
Have your slides, your presentations, and everything.
Slides?
Yep.
Yeah, but what? Hold on. Let's before we get off this. Who pays me? You're my client. You're my client, right? You pay the invoice. Let's say, right? You pay me,
Okay.
right?
Where you going with this?
So, when you need something done, who has to execute that?
What does this have to do with you being on
Answer the
stage?
question. Answer the question.
You.
Okay. So, in order for those things to get done, that requires time, doesn't it?
Okay. What's your point here?
So, how do you expect me to do all this stuff?
It's 24
on
hours.
top-
It's 24 hours in a day. Toxs.
Oh, it's 24 hours in a
You gotta
day.
figure it out, bro. Success.
This has been the biggest. This is the biggest battle.
Let me tell you something. Success loves speed.
I hate that.
Success loves speed.
I literally hate that because now all these people, all these camera people come around talking about not even camera people who want to hire videographers, and they just everything's a rush for content, and
Success loves speed.
then just do it on your phone.
Success loves speed.
Just do it on
Toxs.
your phone. Then don't go and hire a videographer to film your content thinking you're gonna get it right away.
You need it in 24 hours. What are you talking
Then just
about?
do it on your phone.
No.
Why not?
Because we busy doing what we there to do.
So then I'll take your phone and I'll film it for
Well,
you.
that's why you taking reels now on my
Okay.
phone so I can get it right away. Because I ain't got time for Will to be
Yeah.
sitting there editing some shit that's going to take 2 days.
The turnaround is it's the same thing. It's like you get the same thing in return. You can still get 9 million views on a video that's iPhone.
So what does this have to do with you going on stage at these brunch and learns?
Because you said slides, you said because I already know this is gonna be a process.
Well, yeah. So you need to start your process and get your presentation together so that way when you on stage, you can have visuals and have something to follow, a flow, because you like to have your bullet points in your flow. I could tell Bree, you just send me a rough draft. I can tell her make it look sexy and put it on the screen, and you got 20 minutes.
Had to breathe for that. You still get nervous when you go on stage?
Every time. I was
Like how nervous?
like I want to shit myself. Nervous.
Does your heart start like?
Yes. I got to go to the bathroom to make sure I don't have to throw up. And I got to go put water on my face. And I got to talk to myself in the mirror to talk myself into what I'm about to go do. This is exactly what I just did in Detroit. I got to talk myself into this. Like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, but then once you get on there, it's like you black out.
Because I'm in the zone then.
No, I'm saying like in general, like when you speak in front of people, and it's just like I just feel like you just black out.
Because I know what I'm talking about.
So then why are you nervous?
Because I'm just nervous.
So I'm saying if you know what you're talking about, you shouldn't be nervous.
I'm always nervous. Like
Oh,
every
man.
event, I'm nervous.
So that's something that doesn't get better in time.
No. For me, it doesn't. It hasn't.
I don't know if I like that feeling though.
Nothing grows in comfort, Toxs. I embrace it.
That's like church. That's what I was telling you yesterday. Like going up to the front when they ask for who's new in the church, you got to go up front. It's like, that is so. Maybe I am an introvert. Maybe I actually am. I don't know. But I guess I have to rely on the knowledge.
Whatever you are, you are. You're just going to go on stage for 20 minutes and you're going to teach this at these brunch and learns now, because the people of the real estate community need to know this information. It's very simple. You'll be all right. You won't die.
Okay. Yeah, it won't be as bad as, I mean, I don't know. Okay.
Don't overthink it. Okay.
I mean, I
start working on your presentation, and get your presentation together, and go through what you need to go through. And we got brunch and learn. We're gonna have. I'm telling you, we're doing like 10 in the next 4 months.
Yeah, I don't believe that, but yeah.
Okay. I'm about to invest a lot of money to travel this country, to go touch these realtors, and these loan officers, and whoever shows up to these things.
Okay, I believe when the tickets are booked.
Okay.
Because you like to do shit last minute.
Oh, 100%. Everything's going to be last minute. Oh, that's a fact, Jack. Everything going to be last minute. I got a webinar 3 days next week. Link in chat. And I'm going to Toronto, which I don't even know if I really want to go, but I'm going to Toronto. And I'm coming back, and I got to go to Atlanta for 2 days. As soon as I come back, and then I'm in heavy planning mode. I'm planning now, but then I'm going to be heavy planning because I got to do more webinars. I got calls to make. I got all types of shit I'm doing. Work don't stop. Work ain't done. The second quarter now. Quarter of the year is gone.
I know,
We're
it's
to the
crazy.
second quarter. It's time to turn up. Summer's around the corner.
No, you're right.
I got goals. I got targets to hit. The brand ain't going to build itself by us sitting in this chair. We got to be outside and meet the people where they are. So
Yeah, that scares me.
I'm rolling up my sleeves again. I'm back to like, this is like grassroots for me. Like, I'm not doing $2,000, $3,000 stadiums and stages by myself, but I'm going to get there. And how I'm going to get there? So I'm just follow the same formula that got us there, that got the whole brand to where it's at right now. Grassroots, bro. Networking, free events. I'm outside.
Yeah.
And while I'm outside, I'm bringing my merch. Get the merch while I'm there. And this time I'm going to have tables at all of these events.
Oh.
Yes, I listened to you and Ken.
Ken actually texted me. I got to send him some stuff. I don't know if he, yeah.
That's fine. But I'm going to have tables everywhere. And I'm going to hire my own sales team.
Why you got to hire a sales team, though?
Because I'm not going to be sitting behind the thing selling books. I'm going to be on
The books
stage.
kind of sell themselves, though, I think. No?
But somebody has to be there to ring it up.
Yeah, so just get, oh, I thought you meant like somebody like,
No, I'm going to have basically cashiers. Volunteers, cashiers, whatever you want to call them. Have them there. I'm going to have a whole thing like it's InvestFest. I have my whole thing. It's going to be a moment for where I can take pictures at too. Sign books. And now it's like, yo, if I'm there for 3 hours, I want to have, if it's 300 people showing up, 500 people showing up, 100 people showing up, I need to sell everybody a book. Everybody need to leave there with a book in their hand. Sign it, autograph, and picture taken. Period.
okay. See, this is how it goes, though. You usually listen after, but you never in the moment will say like, oh.
Because I got to process it.
Yeah.
You think I'm just, because y'all saying something, I'm going to just sit there and say, No, I'm going to take the information. I'm going to process it in my brain. I'm going to see how it can make sense for me if I was to do something. I'm going to weigh out my pros
Which
and my
you should.
cons.
You should, as anybody
I'm not going to
should,
make an emotional decision
Right.
just because somebody's saying something to me. I know how many times it's been said to me. This wasn't the first time I heard this.
Yeah, but if I'm saying it to you and I'm the person that's looking, like you said before. Like,
Yeah, but it don't matter who's saying it to me. I have to want to do it.
that's fair.
It don't matter what
That's true.
anybody's saying to me. Just
Okay.
because you say
You're
jump,
right.
I'm not going to say how high.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You got a
I
point.
have to like say, yo, all right, do I see a play behind this?
Yeah.
Could I make this work? How much more money will it cost me?
Yeah.
Does it make sense for me to
Or
do
how
this?
many books will it cost you to hire somebody for the day?
Not just that. I got to hire probably 2 people to man the books because you want to flow in the line, right?
Yeah.
You don't want a line. You want it to flow, right? Because if people wait on line too long, they leave.
Yeah.
Now, branding, right? I need my marketing, the branding, step and repeats, all the stuff, right? Then it's all right, got to ship, break it down. Who's going to be there to receive it, right? All of that stuff you got. So when people have tables and stuff like that, that's a lot of work. It's not like we're doing an event in New York. We could throw it in the truck and just like, we out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we going across cities and we bringing equipment with us too. So I'm not trying to have this equipment. And that means I got to ship it somewhere. I need somebody boots on the ground to receive it, that I can trust, store it, then bring it to the venue, set it up, break it down, because I'm not doing that shit. Break it down and trust that it's going to be shipped back to where I need to. And then even when it's shipped back here, where am I going to store it? How am I going to go receive to pick it up? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole process to do shows all over. And now I might have to hire someone to even manage all of this to make sure all ducks in a row. So now if I'm talking about somebody who's going to be like an event coordinator for me, that's another salary that I got to look at because now I got to do events all over the place because I need it consistent now. So when things are said to me, I look deeper into it. It's like, all right, how can I really make this work? I got to build a team around my events because I'm not going to do it.
No, you shouldn't have to do it.
Exactly my point. So that means what? I have to invest more money to get the signage, to get the branding, to get the books, you know what I'm saying? Shipping costs, back and forth, paying someone to manage it, paying people on the ground to manage it as well in every city that I'm going to. This is expensive.
No, it is. But
And then you got to look at how many books going to sell and what's really going to be my profit margin.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, whoever you hire for the day, that however many books, that's how I look at it.
It might not make no money. Again,
it will, but you're right.
It
You're
won't
right. That's
make
not how
no
you
money.
look at it. Yeah,
You're
right.
It's gross and net.
Right.
My gross after expenses, my net will be so little. Was it really worth it for me?
Right.
From a monetary perspective, no, this ain't going to be worth it for me. This is why I've always shut it down.
Yeah.
Now, at an Invest Fest, it's absolutely worth it for me, right? Because I got 20,000 people. I have a better opportunity of selling 2,000 books with 20,000 people there. We've done it. But and that was with 14,000. So with 20,000, I might sell 3,000 books, depending on how I play it. But now if I'm talking pop-ups, basically, I don't need to send 300 books there. I probably need to send 100
Right.
of each book and sell each book and try to double up. Buy both books, a bundle, create some sort of bundle, create more digital products that people can buy while they're there too. Content creators courses will be one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's having basically a mini store at every event I do. I'm telling y'all all my play. But this is how you got to think. This is how everyone on this live, this is a lot of gems I'm giving y'all. I just hope y'all really understand it. Like, because this ain't no real estate shit. I'm talking business right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how you really have to manage your business and manage your back end, and get things done.
Right.
Right? So from a monetary standpoint, unless I'm selling more digital communities and stuff like that at these events, then yeah, that's when my profit margin will come. So I got to push that there. But if I'm just selling the books, I'm not going to make no money.
Right.
It's going to be more, I'm going to make social currency. Because now once you or Will or somebody clipping it up, and now if I have to bring a Will now that's more expense, right? Now I got to feed his greedy ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to put him up in a room. I got to give him a flight. He going to eat everything on the menu,
Yeah.
right? It's another expense.
Oh man, that's
So
funny.
when you think about all of this is why I always say, yo, I don't want to do it. Because I already know what it looks like. Because I already thought about this. But then when I rethought about it, the social currency is actually going to be more valuable to me than the monetary. And that's what I was thinking about more so, is the social currency that I'll make. And that's why I said everywhere I go now, I'm going to have this because I want to make social currency. Because social currency builds the brand. Build the brand more, and now they come over to YouTube. And it's a cycle.
Somebody said put the ass on Spirit.
Nah,
Never.
I won't even do that.
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't put them in the back of the plane no more, though. I used to.
You look at him. Look how he's. I sat in the back of the plane a couple weeks ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It was at the end of the plane?
It was like 30.
Oh, you was in the 30s? Oh, God.
That was the day you were like, yo, you still on the plane? I was like, yeah, bro. I'm still sitting down. When did you get off yet? Like,
Nigga, my seat 1A.
but that was the day we had some flight changes, though. It wasn't the original seat. I think something. That was the time
I think we changed the flight.
Yeah, that was when we had to switch the flight because he missed it the first time.
Yeah, not I, said the bad man. You can catch me in 1A. That's my seat, 1A. I always get the first row.
Yeah, I don't really care for first class or anything like that.
I just want my mimosas.
Nah, some people need that. Some people need space, you know.
No, I'm a big guy. Them little chairs is uncomfortable.
Big if you're tall too. Like I know people that fly first class because they're tall. Like,
Yeah, I fly first class because it's more comfortable for me to fly.
That's what I'm saying. They be putting you in like you can't. You got to be sharing elbow. Like
it's just too much, yo.
But I don't really care.
I
Because you don't even
know.
know what you're gonna get sometimes with that. First class might be like the seats that they give it everybody else.
But it's bigger seats though than everybody else. But it's not like the beds. Like when I see the beds, and I'm like,
that's like London,
flights.
right? Or
Yeah, like London, like Cali. You get the beds and stuff. Like I want to lay down, get my pillow, and let me chill.
Yeah, I just try to sleep on flights. That's it. I'm good. I don't know.
All right, we've been on this for 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, longest one so far, I think.
Yeah.
I got super chat from
Shout out to Brandon.
Brandon.
Good webinar. Thank you. Do you plan on going anywhere in Tennessee? I don't know. High gross, low net. That sounds like a good tax deduction to me. Have multiple employees traveling sounds like good Delta miles. Yep. Delta miles for them because I make them get their own Sky Miles.
I don't even know how those work. I was trying to figure that out with my girl the other day, like how that even works.
You could use it to pay for flights if you have enough miles.
Yeah, but you need like a crap load of miles to be able to get a flight for free.
Basically.
Like a lot of miles.
You probably got thousands of miles though.
Like only 14,000.
Well, think about it, you didn't pay for none of that shit.
Yeah, that's like $20, probably something like that.
Yeah. I got like 400,000 or something like that.
So you could definitely get a flight for free.
Oh yeah. Amex, I'm close to 1 million points on Amex. I think I like 800,000 points on Amex right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't use those for a flight though.
Nah, I'm not using them, period. I use my points and stuff like that rainy days, and I haven't had one yet, thank God. So when I need to use it, I'm gonna really need to use it. But I don't use my points and stuff like that. Maybe when I go to London, because the hotels that we like to stay at is expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when I'll use points and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah.
You know. But other than that, nah. Or if the flights, the first class, sometimes like 5 bands or something like that, that's when I'll like use like the points and shit like that.
To buy
or
it
the
down
miles.
a little bit. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'll keep them where they at. Insecure J.
All right, I'm done with this show.
Yo, Toxs, I'm still waiting on my webinar link. It's been 3 weeks, player. Okay, let's see what's going on with Jay. Am I on the right account? No, I'm definitely not. I'm like scarred from coming onto my other account and checking this because that one chick who like aired me out on here. Let me see. Are you Insecure Jay on here too? Yeah. I sent you the link, bro.
Help at help at mgbookstore.com, Jay. Help at mgbookstore.com.
Yeah, I sent you the Zoom and everything. I'm not sure what happened, but I sent you the link. And this was March 11th at 5:26 p.m. I sent you the Zoom link and the webinar. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened, bro. Not sure what happened. That's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people are pissed off, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I done sent it over. But yeah. Somebody said they didn't get their super chat shout out. When do you send the super chat, Shannon? Oh, here it is. My bad. Hi MG, make one presentation, use at each state. You heard?
Okay.
Make one presentation, one presentation, use at each state.
Yeah, that's for you. I don't have a presentation at these.
Oh. Never made a presentation. Actually, maybe once when I was in high school. Maybe once. All right, so yeah, I did check my DM, bro. I just checked it. I just put it up on the screen. And I sent you the link for the webinar on March 11th at 5:26 p.m. Send you what pops up. Oh. Let's see. And I hope allergy season isn't. I'm already.
All right, can we get out of here, bro? It's like 7:30. I've been out here for 3
It
hours.
says, dude, I've been here. I was supposed to be out of here at 6. Okay.
Well, you made some money today, so you good. But I want to go.
This dude said the webinar is over. Cannot register.
Go to mgbookstore.com. You can buy webinars there or join the Learning Center, and you get all the webinars.
He won though. This is Insecure J.
He won?
Yeah.
So tell him just email help@mgbookstore.com and tell him that you was one of the winners, that you didn't get access. And make sure you say it's Insecure J.
Yeah, make sure you say it. Yeah, because okay. Well, for those of you who did purchase the course, which is completely unplanned, because this is what he does, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I would love feedback on the course. I've gotten feedback from his Mortgage Academy, and it was all good stuff. But I want some real feedback of what I can improve and so on. So yeah, just DM me, or either, I don't know if you could leave a review on there, but just DM me if you guys have any feedback that could help.
All right.
Anything?
Can we go now?
Dude, how about you close out the video?
Hey, we are alive. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Put out your intellectual property. Don't overthink it. Get out your own way. Build your brand. Build your business. Help a lot of people. If you help a lot of people, then you will get what you need in life. To sum it all up. To put a bow on this.
Okay.
So that's all I got for y'all. All right, I gotta go. Love y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Go get Toxs course, and yeah, go get the webinars, the books, mgbookstore.com. And yeah, I rock with y'all. Appreciate y'all staying on here for 3 hours with us. I'm pretty sure this is not going. This whole replay will probably not be activated. I don't know what Toxs is gonna do with it, but
Should I cut what should I do with the first part?
I don't even care. You do whatever you want. I'm going to get something to eat.
No, but I'm saying I don't want to because the quality was really bad, and I feel like if people click on the video, it's just they're not gonna.
So cut that whole first part off and just probably fast forward to when we was talking about scaling and brand building and whatever. You know what I mean? Because that was terrible. And just change the name of the video.
I just feel bad because
Who cares?
It's spent some time to come on.
It's okay. It's all right.
All right, I just don't want to be
And they'll just come to me. They won't say nothing to you. I'll just tell them, y'all, it was too bad. We could leave it up there.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it, right?
That's it, guys. Love y'all. Are we going live tomorrow?
Honestly, probably not. 'Cause
Okay.
I have a lot to do tomorrow.
Cool. I guess I'll see y'all on Monday at the webinar. Oh, I go live on Monday, then I go do the webinar. All right. See y'all later. Peace.